a fucking G, baby. I've been wanting this since I was a little boy. But it's against the fucking Dodgers. Oh my god. Yo, Jeff, we just won the fucking ALCS, baby. Yo, dude, you don't ever gotta apologize. Life happens, man. One day there will be a final time I stream. One day there will be a final time that you come into chat. You know, that's just how it works, brother. Love you, though. Hope you've been doing well. Just been going through a lot of stuff. Damn, bro. I hope you're okay. I hope you're okay. I mean, bro, I'm trying to be okay. Huh? Staying positive. What's wrong, dude? What's wrong? Talk to me. But a breakup? Yeah, your very first breakup, eh? Take it from me, brother. You'll get past this and you'll find an even better woman. Trust me. Feel me? You can't trust these hoes nowadays, brother. They don't have your best intentions at heart, only their own. She doesn't want to talk, bro. Honestly, dude, my best advice is just move on. Like, as bad as it sounds, fucking just move on, brother. That will be your best course of action, I swear to God. Ever since she's just been grieving, fair. Why the fuck? Why is this bitch popping up in my friends list and shit? But when we broke up, calling you a narcissist, brother. That's what every. If you ask any woman, every ex-boyfriend's a narcissist, abusive piece of shit. She doesn't even know what the fucking narcissist is, let alone how to say it. You got on so well, yeah. I mean, brother, you gotta learn. Like, this is one of those learning devices in life. Like, she's already, by the sounds of it, moved on. You know what I'm saying? Sounds like she's already fucking decided, made the. Sounds like she's already moved on, bud. Sorry to say. I don't know, man. You gotta do what you feels best, I guess. You know what I mean? You gotta do what's best for you. She even said herself she wants to try again. Well, then, what the fuck is this bitch talking about? She doesn't even know what the fuck she wants, dude. She doesn't even know what the fuck she wants, bud. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. I'm single for a reason because I just don't deal with women's bullshit like that. You feel me? Blue Jay. No, it's definitely still a thing. I was gonna quit smoking, but like I'm a fucking weak man and I can't, so I'll rip a toke here. You gotta do exclamation point redeem toke. You recently quit smoking? Oh boy. You recently quit, man. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Drift. Fuck yeah, man. Three 3.5 every day. Fell into a bad habit. Yep. Oh shit. Fuck, man. What a game. You have an occasional couple of drags? Moderation, brother. Moderation is everything. Oh. The Mariners. Is that some random emo chick message you? Bro, definitely a scam. Definitely a scam. Bro, fucking let's go, man. I'm stoked. When's the World Series start, baby? Oh, shit. Ticket. Blue Jays. Uh, event info. Oh, shit, baby. General public on sale starts on Tuesday, October. Brother, we're 10 hours away. Son, I'm crashing this site tomorrow and I'm getting me some tickets. November 1st. Buddy. That's the day I just handed in my 2-week notice at my job. That'd be, dude, holy fuck. I'm getting me Game 7 World tickets. World Series tickets. I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't give a fuck. I'm getting me some Game 7 World tickets. It's happening. And if they don't make it to Game 7, which I doubt they will, then guess what? I get my money back. It's already Tuesday for you. It's 11:38 for me right now. Bro, I'm fucking hype. Jack, I'm growing up now. I know, dude. I know. Guess what, dude? You might be growing up. I'm still a man, baby. Like near college. Can't take you Brit serious. You start college so early. You've been in the stream since you were 14? Yeah, see, if I knew that back in the day, bro, you would have been getting the fucking boot. I had a strict policy, no underagers. This motherfucker somehow... This fucking dude somehow straight up... This motherfucker straight up got mod somehow in my channel as a 14-year-old kid. I didn't even know. What the fuck? How did that even happen? Bro, I always thought you were older than that. You were chill? Yeah, you were super chill as fuck. You and that Brazzy kid. The Brazzy was like the only mod that I ever had that was a kid. He was chill as fuck. You been chill? Yeah, you were a pretty chill kid. You do bricklaying course? Yo, that's sick, dude. You're gonna make good money. You're gonna make some good fucking cash dollars, homie. Mom keeps calling you Bob the Builder. Does that piss you off? Does that make you mad? That's fucking weird. That is pretty weird. That is pretty fucking weird, actually. That's funny though. You gotta admit that is pretty fucking funny. That's something I would do to my daughter for sure. Yeah, that's pretty funny. I can't even be mad at that. That's pretty funny. That's a good one. You should give your mom props on that one. That's fucking funny, dude. You gotta get her back now. You gotta get her back with something, you know? You enjoy doing it? Yeah. I was a I was a bricklayer for all of like 3 days. The old man I was working for was a cocksucker, so I quit. I'll never forget that, man. He's just like super old, and he's just like taking his sweet time. And he puts like a bunch of X's on bricks that he wants taken out. So I take out all the bricks that have X's on it. And then he's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! You took out too many." I'm like, "Buddy, I only took out bricks that were fucking had a black X on it with Sharpie. Like, it's not. I'm not retarded." Nah, seriously. And he's like trying to sit there and show me how to use like a fucking saw. And like, buddy, I've used these before. He's like trying to show me how to like make mortar, and like, buddy, I've done this before. Like, I know what I'm doing. Oh, he's judging them. Of course, of course. And so it begins. You're gonna have your own practice one day, and you're gonna be rich, brother. You're gonna have your own practice one day, and you're gonna be rich as fuck, Drift. To the gym. Damn, look at you go. Look at you fucking go. Yeah. When you gotta say no. You gotta sit there and say no. Or do whatever you want. Don't matter. I would say no. That bitch sounds like a trap. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it, brother. Your mom knows what's good. Your mom sounds like she knows what the fuck's up. Listen to your mom, dude. I swear to God. If you're ever in doubt, go ask your mom some shit. Your mom knows what the fuck's good, dude. I'm telling you right now. I don't even know the woman. I'm fucking agreeing with her. Like 100%. She knows what's up. Plus, like, come on now. That joke she played on you, that was fucking all time. All time. Oh, 100%, bro. Definitely, brother. She's testing you. You just gotta sit down and have a conversation. You need to give her time. You just got. I would sit down and just have a conversation with her. Just be like, if you're for real about her, be like, listen, you're the woman I want in my life. Like, we need to stop these games. We need to sit down and have a serious conversation and figure out what the problem is between us. You know, that's what you got to do. Because communication is the biggest thing. You gotta sit down and you gotta tell her like, there's no problem that we can't work around. You know, because I love you, and I know you feel the same way about me. Like, we had something special, and I don't want to lose that. That's what I would say. And if she says some bullshit, so you just end it right there and then. She got mad at you? What did she get mad at you for? What? The fuck are you? What? Dude, what the fuck are you even talking about? What the fuck are you even talking about right now? She's mad at you Bro, what the fuck is. This bitch sounds crazy as fuck, Drift. I would get the fuck out of there as soon as possible, buddy. Abandon fucking ship. She's getting mad over that shit, bro. Imagine if you had a kid with her, bro. Crazy, brother. Get the fuck out while you're ahead, buddy. That bitch is crazy, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you from previous experience, brother. That bitch is fucking crazy. She still cares. I don't know. That bitch sounds crazy as fuck to me, bro. Getting mad at you and like threatening to break up with you because you forgot to eat. Like, get the fuck out of here. Child shit. But she's grieving right now. True. True. I mean, I don't know. So why is she threatening to break up with you for then? You said she was threatening to break up with you. Eh? Chillin'. What are you saying? Yo, the fucking Jays, bud. Do you see that shit? Tell, tell, tell me, tell me you were watching the dude. Bro. I'm telling you right now, bro. I'm telling you right now, because of family issues. Oh, okay. If you broke up because of family issues, that's different. That's different. Yeah, definitely fucking. You can still get back in that. Um, bro, I'm fucking watching it at work, and then Springer hits that 3-run home run, and I'm talking to like the night manager, the Asian night manager, and he's like looking at every piece, like this Asian little fuck. He's just looking at every piece. You know what I'm saying? And then Springer hits the 3-run home run. I'm like, let's fucking go! I just like scream. And yeah, he jumps. He's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? And I'm just like, oh, so Springer just hit a 3-run homer for the lead. And he goes, let's fucking not go, Jays! And then he sat behind me the whole night just watching the Jays game for the rest of it. He's like, not the fucking not go, Jays! In his thick Asian accent. Yeah, buddy. I have no idea. It's in Toronto, though. We have home field advantage. Tickets go on sale tomorrow at noon, but right when I wake up. Buddy, kidding me? Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, buddy. I can't wait. Can't wait. I don't give a fuck, man. That's a fucking go cheese. You like my Asian accent, do you? Yeah, that's a fucking go cheese. Bro. I can't believe that shit, bro. I was so depressed all night. I was like watching the game more than fucking work, honestly. I handed my tweak noticing today. The fucking Jays. How's October doing? I haven't talked to him in time. Mr. Breezy.
Dude, I got a fucking 50K seed drop today.
Yeah, probably a Snapdragon, right? Yeah. Lucky fucking cocksucker. Think you quit smoking as well? Yeah, a lot of people do quit smoking. Like I said, man, I don't know. Smoking just like I'm addicted. Period. I ain't even gonna try and make an excuse. I'll just say it how it is. No point in beating around the bush. You're still stuck on the stupid vapes. Yeah, I don't vape. Oh, none of that shit for me. Yeah, you see the video of the Zinchuck that fucking got hit, and now all these people are just stopping on the highway to go on. Yeah. One guy's just running away with a big box. This shit was funny. If you go and you click on your skill, you can check it out yourself. Boy, you want PC now, son? Jack, honestly, you've made my night, bro. You made my night, bro. I didn't think I was ever gonna see you again, to be honest. No, you just click on it, like double tap, left click. And the menu will open up, and then you go to Slayer Masters in the bottom there. And you can do that with any skill, and you can just like go through it and see different pieces of armor you can get, and like, you know what I mean? What's your combat level? You eventually show up. Respect, brother. Respect. You a real one, bro. You gotta go to the swords. And that's how you like change your attack. You know what I mean?
81.225.
But you can see how you can like hover over like your attacks, and it will tell you what they do. You know what I mean? And like some weapons do different things. Some have like a slash. Some have like in whatever. And that's how you can auto cast spells too. If you equip a staff, you click on your swords, then it will just you can choose a spell to auto cast there. You know that, right? Oh god, you've been doing it manually the whole time?
No, I've always
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, yeah, cause yeah, you gotta go get it. What's your combat levels? What's your attack and strength level put together?
My strength is 68.
Okay.
My attack is 65.
Yeah, you should go do the fucking Dragon Defender.
Show me if I join.
Is he? You could go for it. I don't give a fuck. Go to teleport. Oh, Apex. Yeah, you have a good night, man. I'm gonna be unemployed pretty soon. You have a good night, Drift. It was nice talking with you, buddy. I'm gonna be an unemployed gremlin pretty soon. Peace, buddy. No, I'm dead serious. I handed him a 2 week notice.
Did you?
Yeah, bro. Cause I just couldn't take that shit no more.
With no backup plan?
I got a backup plan.
To get famous?
Yeah, bro. Moving to LA. You'll never see me again under the name Jack. It'll be Raekwon.
So I need my dragon.
I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll show you. I can show you. I can send you. I can show you, Jayski. I'll show you. Teleport to Bertho. So what you need to do is get a full set of mithril armor. Alright. Get a full set of mithril armor. Don't equip it though. Get like your dragon skimmy and like your best melee gear. Equip your best melee gear.
I have to find some shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Should I bring some moths?
Just bring food, I'd say.
Okay, it's easy.
Pretty easy.
My new bass?
Create a new boss, it's easy. Yeah. It's just like AFKable, yeah.
So just full mithril.
Yeah, that's what you want in your inventory, like the head, the torso, and the legs in your inventory, and then your best armor that you can have on. Mithril legs and a mithril helmet. No, cocksucker. No, I went to the wrong one again, cocksucker. And then you're once you get all like your gear and shit and some food and stuff. Yep, yep. No, no boots, no boots. You just need the helmet. Full helm, full helm. Yeah, full helm. Yes, sir. Jays are going to the chip, baby. Oh my fucking god! You know what? If we can take him to a game 7, yeah, we got a shot. But we're not winning before that. I'll tell you that. No. The only way we win it is if we go to game 7. Then anything could happen. But I say Dodgers in 5. Yeah, I'm a realist. Maybe even a sweep. I'm a realist. I think we get one game though. Like my team's pretty good. We put the ball in play a lot. You know, I think we get at least one game.
Do I have three things, two strength pots? Do I need my entrainment staff?
No, you need a teleport to Berthope, which would be a games necklace. But you want your amulet of glory equipped. You know what I mean? Yo, Illusion, my dude, what's good, buddy? Yo, dude, Illusion, I said this earlier, but I'll tell the story again. I'm like working, I'm at work and I'm watching the game, right? And I'm like, fuck, man, my team is losing. Like, fuck, we're gonna lose this game. And I'm like, I'm watching. And I kind of, my night manager comes in, like, because he's been coming in an hour early. He comes in to take over from my supervisor. And he's like comes over and starts looking at every single one of my pieces, right? And I'm kind of getting annoyed, like get the fuck out of here, cocksucker! Like I want to watch the game, you know. But I'm still sitting there just watching it, and then he fucking Springer hits his home run, and I'm like, let's fucking go! I'm like freaking out, and the manager's like, oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? He's like Asian dude, right? What's so wrong? What's so wrong? And I'm just like, oh, buddy just hit a home run for the lead. And he's like, oh, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, Jays. And then he sat behind me the whole time just watching the game. It was so funny. Yeah. I was howling, bro. Once that guy started freaking out, I couldn't just stop myself from laughing. That shit was so funny. I was so fucking called Jace. That shit had me howling.
So you don't think I need any mods?
Well, okay, what world are you in? I'm hopping to you, Jay. I'm hopping to you. Come and meet me at Birth Hope, okay?
So just inventory.
Yep,
We have lobster.
I'll do.
Games necklace. That shit go hard.
Just wait there. Yeah, Birth Hope. And then you just sit there and wait for Daddy.
He says get Canada.
Follow me. Follow me. Wait a second. What do you got on your back there? That's fucking weirdo. You need to get an Ardoin cape, buddy. You gotta do the Ardoin Easy Diaries. You should get that after the Defender. Can you come in here? Alright. You can come over here. You can open this. You can come over here and click animate. No, protect from melee. Protect from melee. If you had a cape, you could just teleport right to a prayer altar and heal. You know? No, you guys got hit for 6. That's a clip. That's a clip. I am encouraging. Now this guy should drop some tokens. Pick off your prayer in between. Pick off your prayer in between. Yeah. Yeah, take it all, take it all. And then you do that a bunch of times to have like 200 tokens. That's you do it till you have like 200, 250 tokens around there. I think on average it takes 232, but it's all RNG, so it could take longer. Once you do that, let me know. Oh, if you want to know what to do after that,
What should I be attacking this guy? Slash.
I don't know. Here, let me look.
Chop.
Let me look, motherfucker. Yeah, you should be using Crush. There you go. You got the second best thing right in your hand then.
Thanks, bud.
You want to know? Here, kill this fucking goober, and then I'll show you what you're doing after. So take that shit and then follow me out here. If you come over to this fucking goober right here, yeah, if you come over to this fucking goober right here, though, trade him, and then he's got like potato with cheese for 9 coins, and those heal like 16 or 18 or something. Yeah, yeah, potato with cheese.
Just get 250 points or whatever.
Yeah, but I want to show you something else. Come over to these stairs.
There's a bank right here. I can just
Yeah, but come here. Come here.
get
Look on you. Look. Scroll out a bit and look. And this fucking guy zoomed right in on his character. And I already knew it. Click up the stairs. And then right click the stairs, then up again. You want to talk to this fucking goober eventually, and you're going to come in here. You see these cyclopses, you're just going to protect from melee and kill the cyclopses. And eventually, if you click the wiki, click the cyclops. And then scroll down and it will show defenders, you know what I mean? Okay, well, scroll down on the wiki till it says defenders. Like scroll to like it will say locations, drops. You want to go to the drop table basically, because every page for an enemy will have a drop table. You know, like it will show what they drop. You scroll down to the drop table, and then scroll till you see defenders. It's like right above herbs, in between like weapons and armor.
So it's a 1 in 100.
It's a 1 in 50. No, it's 150. 1 in 50. You're looking at the wrong shit. You're looking at defenders. You're like, yeah, you're dragon defender. Dragon defender. Yeah, dragon defender is like later. Yeah, but you want to scroll up and go to defenders. It's like right between weapons and armor and herbs. You're gonna go. Go scroll all the way to the out of there you go. So you're gonna work your way up from the bronze defender. You're gonna have to pick it up. Might as well equip it, and then you're gonna get the iron defender eventually. Pick it up, equip it. Pick up the steel defender. You know, equip it. Black defender. You're gonna work your way all the way up to the rune defender, and then you're gonna go down this way. Yep. You're gonna have to kill them up there till you get the rune defender. Then you can go all the way downstairs.
All the way down.
Yep. I can't remember. Yeah, that's what the coins are for. Like, I think every few minutes it costs a certain amount of coins. I can't really remember, to be honest. Yeah. I can't remember where to go. I can't remember where to go after that, to be
Let's
honest.
just start with that.
Yeah, just do that. I I can't remember what to do after that, to be honest with you.
Well, by then, Scorpion will join.
And I just, watch this, Jay. We'll just start this tile there. I'll just sit here and watch. $17. How much HP does he have? Like total?
Yeah.
Upon entry, 10 tokens are taken from your inventory immediately. Every 10 minutes, tokens will crumble away. When you run out of tokens, you're asked to leave it, and if you stay, you will be teleported out in another minute. I'm just trying to figure out.
Look at that big 19, bro. Look at that big 16.
Ooh!
Big 10.
Jays are going to the chip. What's up? The other ones are like a couple hundred or something. Those ones up top are like 78 or something like that. 70. Yeah, yeah. Yep.
Oh, fucking up, bro.
Next thing you know, we got Huey with the boys.
You're gonna get all your drops. Not fuck.
What's that? What? Huh?
You're gonna fucking already have all your drops.
No, I'll be going until I greenlog that shit. This will be a nerd. This will be a nerd account, buddy, and this is gonna be a nerd account. Like nerd shit will be happening on this account, but you feel me. I'm out of here, John. Peace.
I did a raid today.
I would raid. Raid the cupboard. Oh, quid. The fuck is that? Ah, I'm asking.
That's where I was, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I want to know what raid you talk about. Raid. You do a quest or something? A volcano. And Kramja? You did a raid, you go try and fight Jab? You go to the fight caves?
was to fight fucking trolls, bro. I swear.
Oh. That's hilarious. I'll be right back.
Like Slayer.
That's hilarious. I'll be right back, brother. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Jason 6.
That's crazy. Dude, I'd be shitting.
Put your house on it.
Yeah. I don't know about that, but
So I get more than 250 coins.
no, I'd say that's good. You do it though. You do it though. Do.
So what, for every minute it takes a coin?
Every 10 minutes, takes some coins. Take some coins.
I'm a PC nerd now, Canada.
That's my dog.
This thing got too great too.
You just go into the. You may have to talk to him. I'm not sure. You might be able just to go in. There you go. So make sure you always keep the defender, right? So you can bring. You have to show him the defender, else you'll just start hunting bras again. The bronze.
So is he trying to hand me a defender?
No. He's saying you don't. He's saying you don't have one, so you're starting at bronze.
Chance he just drops a dragon defender.
No, you gotta go to the basement if I can kill him. I can't remember where the fuck the basement is though. It's near in the room bottom, look down there. So.
Jump fucking Cyclops up on me every time.
Atta girl. Atta girl.
Yeah, thanks for playing PAX all weekend, bro. Yesterday.
No, I definitely didn't.
Oh, I can tell.
It's funny because I played better last night than I did the other night. Didn't even make sense. Bronze defender, then you go irons, and you work your way all the way up to the room. The dopamine. You just gotta get your homeboy to be. Yeah, do it. One of us. Deal. Deal. I'm a purple.
So, you get poisoned, it's just random when it comes off. That's the timer, and the timer sometimes resets, and it's just random when you get.
And if you hover over your HP, we'll tell you. Big. Yeah, if you're weak, you'll notice your thing's green when you're poisoned or whatever. If you hover over it, will just show you.
So there's different level Cyclops. Should I go for the higher level?
Not really.
Higher level, some better jobs.
Maybe. More XP.
You're supposed to be the wiki.
You got the wiki, dude. You just gotta use your job table. Learn how to use the job table. You see how you're using the job table there? That shows you all the drops that the fucking guy can drop. You gotta do that with the guy. Just click on him.
Say not today, but tomorrow. You know, help me start crafting, bro. Because I've done the first two missions. It tells me to. those two missions to start being able to craft them. Makes sense. The two quests it tells me to do, I already have to do. You know what I'm saying?
Um,
And so there's like no other quest for me to do before get through crafting levels because the next part is level 10.
I don't know what to tell you.
Back into it. That's why I was fucking stalemate yesterday. So the two missions it tells me to do is the two missions that are done. It says to do on the wiki.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Just fucking craft some arenes.
Can I just do that anywhere? Or I have to go to a certain spot?
It's below to the south of Falador in the thing. So just get some fucking things in the crafter. Not crafter. Fucking get some rune essence and just run to the
Craft away.
in the air talisman or air tiara, whichever. Just get an air tiara so you can craft more. Yep. Okay. Bam, 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 bam.
You already talked to them?
Yeah. No.
Should I try it?
I tried. Monatic.
This human is a fucking
Mm.
more of like a weak connoisseur.
Definitely a weak connoisseur.
These motherfuckers only dropping bones, bro. Just chopped. Just all up at the trails.
Yeah, fluctuating.
Big bones are fucking 200G. Shit's wild.
Welcome to the scape. Buy it while it's low, sell it while it's high. You know?
It's facts.
Classic economics.
Finally got 100 moths to fucking buy.
I'm so proud of you.
Dude, it took like a week. There's not moths there. Fuck. It's high level from Slayer, but the answer there is safe spot with merch.
Yeah, or magic. Either or. Have a good night, brother. Hell yeah, Jay's one, baby. Let's fucking go. But they are good XP, man. Very AFKable. It's my task. I have dust levels actually. Mm.
I sure dust devils that I was sitting there stealing all the dudes.
Yeah, you were. You were for sure.
John, good shit.
So proud of you.
What's your age?
88. Ah.
Side job coming up. Working fucking weekends next month.
No pecs?
At like night times.
Oh my god. I'll be off. So
Unemployed square.
employed Jackie boy.
That's what you're doing. Max Iron Man.
Yep. Yep. Pretty much every day, buddy. It's gonna happen. She don't give a fuck. Pay rent. No, she's just like, I'm surprised you stayed here that long. This job sucks, dude. Yo, what's up, Eric? What's up, Perka? How you doing? Perk, I'm going for Moon on Black Ops 3. That's pretty crazy. I'm going for Moon Black Ops 3, round 100, 1 HP pretty soon. It's gonna be lit. Gonna be lit. And what's that mean? No. How's the grind going? It's grinding. It's fucking grinding, but there you go. Go ahead and talk to that guy. I'm pretty sure. When am I doing that? Yeah, equip that shit. When am I doing that? Probably this weekend, to be honest with you. Friday is when game 1 is. Friday, Saturday. Dun, 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 dun. No, this so they shouldn't be. Pretty sure. I think that's how it works. Don't quote me on it though. I'm gonna be doing my own strat because it's 1 HP and it's kind of just, you know, kind of finicky. Kind of finicky. I haven't even ran around the whole map to see where there's like dead zones and shit. Because there's some parts of the map on the 1 HP you can't fucking play. The Jays one? Oh yeah, dude. Shit was sick. No, it's probably way too fucking risky. Repairing that window would just get me killed. Might be worth trying, but yeah, pretty much. Might be able to use a hacker. Might be able to. Might be able to. Very like doubtful. Reed, where we going? To Amir. My boy Amir. Yo, the Jays. Let's go Jays, baby. Nah, fuck the Jays skis. Let's go Jay-Z's. Fuck the Jays skis. Oh, they're fighting in there again. Dodgers gonna win? Yeah, I know. Pretty sure. But, you know. Fuck the Dodgers is right, bud. Fuck the Yankees too, exactly. Red Sox, alright. Alright, doesn't mean you can't. I like them. Not true. Baseball fans. I just don't like the Dodgers and Yankees. Fuck the Yankees. Yeah, that's why I told you to go get 200 some. Maybe you don't have to leave. I don't know. I always thought you had to leave though. How's life been? Yeah, I get 70s. Get yeah, 70s. Ooh. How's life been? Pretty decent. Just handed my 2 week notice in at my job. Be getting the fuck up out of there. Can't wait to get the fuck up out of there. Let's fucking go, Jace. Let's fucking go, Jace. Let the fucking go. Fucking go. Let's not fucking go. Yeah. That's why he don't want to play Apex with you no more. Fuck this J guy. Calling me the diddler. He's calling me the diddler. I don't know about that. I would, yeah, the diddler.
Jackster.
The monster. Uh, Life's been good though, man. Life's been good. Life's good now, baby. Kidding me? Yep. Yo.
Cash.
Yo. Third age incoming. You can't even do that clue, dude. No kizzy. Yeah.
Just pissed.
Bitch.
Just fucking shit button.
Get up out my way. Fuck, man. I can't even do this clue. That's disgusting. What a waste of time. Makes me sick. Who's attacking the ducks? The sick fuck. No, no, not Thug Duck.
Can't play someone be attacking without that. Sick fucks.
Sick fucks. Nah, Thug Duck's been MIA for a couple days. This stream's kind of like not really for SEO though. It's probably gonna get sent out to a lot of my subs and shit. Blacklisted for sure. Unless I play zombies.
YouTube algorithms know what
Not true. Not true. If I play zombies, it knows what's up. Trying to get my viewers.
shorts, streams.
I do both now.
Start doing some short scapers.
Fuck, man, I need to get a pickaxe. Are you kidding me?
Just. Especially when you're doing those 4-hour streams, man.
I was. And do. And will. Boy. Jay, you gotta do me a favor. You gotta come to my. What's your mining level? Okay, never mind. You're good, you're good. You're good. Yeah, actually, no, you're not. You gotta get good, son. Get that mining level up. Boy.
So what's better than the dragon?
The Abernick Defender, but you gotta do raids to get that. Yeah, sure, it's like 60 or 80 mil or something. Jump change.
Yeah, you just buy coins.
You can actually just buy coins, but they started banning people that do that.
It's not like a thing they sell.
No, they don't. Yeah, they just like have bots that go farm shit, and then sell it.
And the seller and the buyer.
Both. No real world trading. Yeah,
Just ruined my whole fucking career.
yeah. That's funny. Selling iron ore. My boy.
I want to be one of them.
Odor. Yeah, Odor Block.
So big.
Where's Silverbank?
Just get cheats. See like a daily player, he plays this all the time.
For sure. Dude's the biggest RuneScape streamer. Dude used to be like literally hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt from RuneScape because they used to have this like place where you could just go and like risk fight all the time. And people were just like, yo, I'll borrow like 10 bill off you. 10 bill, it's like thousands of dollars, you know what I mean? And you had tons of people a bunch of money. And what happened is a lot of people would do that and then just fuck off. But he actually sat there and paid everyone back and like got huge respect. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah.
The best
Uh, maybe. I don't know. Certainly the biggest content creator for the game at the moment. So yeah, until Jason. It's my boy Jay right there. He's famous, you just don't know it. Yep. It's a fact. Nope. Nope.
So, moral of the story is this fucking chick killed her, yeah, it was their family that killed them and buried them in the yard. They were looking for like years. It happened like 20 miles from
That's crazy. Oh well. You send it to me, yeah. Lori Daybell. What a bitch. That's crazy. That's crazy. People are fucked, eh?
She was still claiming like child support for her kids that she gave
Of course.
months.
It really is. I'm cool with that. Exactly. No need to overcomplicate it. I'm disposable anyway. We all are. One of us.
Dude, I'm gonna have so many more. You're gonna talk idle.
I still have 230. You want him? I'll drop him. No. I don't even know if you'll be able to drop him. I'll pick him up. So I'll go.
You're like the one that used to.
Oh yeah. My one video's got like every day is getting like over 1,000 views. That's what keeps me relevant. Low key.
That's my dude right there.
I dropped them. Hopefully you find them. They're on the tile to your left. Hopefully. Later.
You just TP your friend.
No, that'd be pretty cool though. Hard to say. I doubt it, but I don't even need them, so it's worth the risk.
You said you bought a bunch of XRP.
Yep. I think I bought it for like $3, just under $3 when it crashed. And it's back up to like $3.50 Canadian. Yo, I'm back. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that.
Stream crash.
Yeah, everything. My internet just stopped working for whatever reason. No, it's streaming. As a matter of fact, they have you muted on stream, so I do.
It's actually 10,000 IQ.
Yeah.
Better that way.
Better that way. Sound like a crazy man. Oh, can you hear me on your stream? I don't know.
Yeah.
You can hear me? Or you hear yourself, sorry? Oh, that's just what the fuck. Yeah, they will. They are.
They're all here to see.
Chopped liver, baby. They do.
Worship Messiah.
I love them. Kuja, I was doing some last night, but I got tired so quick. Yeah, I was fucking dead. Your roommate? Your neighbor? Oh. Oh. Fair. Yeah, I definitely don't. I feel.
Still watch that shit.
I've never even watched an episode of that shit. Yeah. That's some 50-year-old fucking saggy titted bitch. Yeah, fucking. I mean, my man, fucking money will pay for fake tits and fucking surgery, you know? Yeah, yeah. Yo thing. Don't worry, buddy. Soon that won't be a problem. No, I'm good on that. It's like the G. The shoe wiki. Is that actually a thing? That's hilarious.
It's crazy to like Jordan shoes. They go up in price like 5 Oh, that shit like skyrockets. They like stop selling the same sets.
It's fucking
I don't
like 30 cents for fucking to be made. Maybe a couple bucks most. Yeah, I mean to make them. Yeah. That's crazy. The fuck?
It is, bro. Scam world. That's how authentic you can be. You can rip people off and become a millionaire instantly.
Yeah, I mean, fuck that though. Why would I want to do that? You know what I mean?
So it's kind of like a crypto pump and dump. Like shit.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but yeah.
Once you make it, you have some fucking dome name, some ID, fucking bullshit name.
No one even know who you are.
It's a fucking
No one even know who you are. I would. I don't mind being poor.
sell your body for money.
No, I don't mind being poor. That's so.
So you don't be a whore.
You really gonna sell your body for money? I'm just like, no. Nope, I definitely don't mind being poor. You really gonna be a whore? That's funny as fuck. I definitely do have that urge for sure, but like it's not happening in Canada, buddy.
That's why you gotta make a name for yourself on the internet, bro. It's the only escape.
Yep. Yeah. Pretty much.
Use the internet as a game, then we should
It is a tool.
use it that way, though.
Yeah, it's alright. I'm happy with my life, brother.
So you're telling me you can't type into ChatGPT stock is about to
Tested it right now. Definitely won't tell you because he'll be like, it's insider trading. See here. What stock is about to go up? What should I invest in? It says Apple, Microsoft.
expensive ass stocks, aren't they?
Yeah.
Unless they are invest in Tesla. Tesla could go off for something, you know. Fucking Land Rover, they're about to send to Mars.
Some new shit. Some of that new.
It was to gamble on it, right? That's good logic.
I was just reading something on ChatGPT. You told me to look it up, right?
Yeah, what is it? Am I onto something?
I mean, they just give you a list of stocks, essentially. I mean, it's all just like Fortune 500 companies that cost like $500 a stock. Necessarily can't necessarily go wrong. What crypto should I be buying? Trying to become a millionaire. No, what's he say?
He says you should buy like thousands of different crypto. Big on crypto. You gotta buy like thousands of them. Have more skin in the game, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's nice if you got a lot of money.
it is. But a lot of the time you can buy like little $5, $10 bullshits and you get a bunch of random ones from it, putting it all into one thing. You know what I mean? And if one of them skyrockets by 1,000, you get your money back. Like, you get what I mean? Like,
I asked crypto how to become what crypto should I be buying to become a millionaire, and it just said basically Ethereum and Bitcoin.
Bitcoin's dropping. That was a lie. BlackRock sold all their Bitcoin. That's why the whole crypto market crashed, right?
Yeah.
They buy Ethereum.
No. Like if they bought XRP, buddy, I'd be a fucking millionaire right now. Not even kidding.
Imagine this, the world like 50 years from now, would you even trust a robot to do like surgery on you or anything like that type of shit? You know what I
That's
mean?
where the world's heading.
I know it is, but would you trust a robot to fucking cut your heart open and fucking give you heart surgery?
For that, I'd trust it more than a human.
Okay. Some like Star Wars shit, you know what I mean? Like,
No, on God though, I'd honestly trust it more than a human.
you wouldn't want like the first, you wouldn't want like the 0101 version.
No. You wouldn't.
2.0, fucking,
You wouldn't want the prototype.
yeah.
No.
So now I like Elon's coming out with Cyberbots, you can buy them for like 10 grand.
Alright.
I'd literally just have that motherfucker watching the stock market, bro. You know? Have it buy and sell it, yeah.
I just asked AI, what's the best way to get rich?
So, drop shipping or something fucking stupid. Tell you like real estate. Like, how the fuck do you expect me to get into real estate, motherfucker?
If you invest $1,000 a month at 10% average return for 20 years, that equals 760,000. For 30 years, 2 mil.
Secret's just too hard to fuck ton of debt, bro.
Too much.
Debt.
Yeah, it's liquid, right? That's what they call liquid. What do you have, liquid money? Yeah, it's all just a bunch of horse shit. That's all it says.
Escape from the Matrix.
And it basically just wants you to stay poor.
That's depressing.
Did you? I believe in you. That's why I was asking. Could you?
My dragon boots.
Yeah, your dragon boots are huge. Better than the boots I got.
See them.
Fucking running boots, buddy.
I want that outfit. Like, it's a fucking.
Nah, the running boots, my guy. They're actual, or climbing boots. Sorry, climbing boots. Nah, they just give me a extra fucking strength. Plus,
Should I just beat all the quests, bro?
yeah, you should be doing quests for sure. Now that you got the quest helper.
It's Jack.
Yeah. That's me. Nah.
That shit's loud as fuck.
I don't. Alright, Jay, I'm gonna bounce, brother man. I'm gonna watch a video or two and pass the fuck out.
Yeah, but that's it, bro. I just finished what I was gonna do. Appreciate you, brother.
You have a good night. No boy. You stay out of trouble. Peace. This guy just said that ruined his day. I'm dead. Alright. I gotta turn on the fucking volume for this one. This one's legendary. Legendary call right here.
Eldest, esteemed guest. Me and my wife have been married about 4 years now. We ended up bringing someone into a relationship, and things have been kind of interesting, I guess.
Yeah, you're fine.
It was fun. We enjoyed it. She's about 2 months since then. She's pregnant now.
Oh.
And so we're not really sure what to do. I say we, it's more me. She's denying that there's any chance it could be someone else's, but I'm also there and I am fucking cream pie my wife. So I would have to assume there's a chance it's not my kid. Not really sure what to do. I really love this woman. Obviously don't want anything to happen that would be bad, but
Just ruined my day.
yeah, any advice you have would be fantastic.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, she's the best, but
Who's
yeah,
the
she
best?
gets green pied by another guy, and that's also
Your wife or this
kind of
third?
put a little
Was it-
damage
the
on our
third was
marriage
a
and
dude?
relationship. So we'll see what happens.
Wait.
Yeah,
third was
she's
a
not
dude?
really up to the
He said he cream pied my wife.
test to get tested, but as far as whose kid it is, because
Yeah, the
she's
guy
thinking
cream
there's no
pied his
chance
wife.
it's anyone else's.
Oh,
But
so I
I'm
was-
thinking there's a chance.
Okay,
You always have the
okay.
deep thought. Anyways, thank you. You're the best. Live on.
Oh
Thanks,
my
Eldest.
God.
Bye.
I think I have that right.
So hold on. So when you freeze the gummy bears,
That's Fred Beans, gang.
Okay. I misheard it. I heard it as like
brought a lady in.
the lady, and he was like, I don't think it could be mine because I cream pie my wife.
He said I'm also there, and I saw him fucking cream.
I
pie
saw
my
him
wife.
cream pie my wife.
I mean,
Like,
I
dude,
don't
you're
wanna
letting another
be-
guy cream pie
I
your
don't want to
wife?
be a prude, but we've reached my limit of like,
Yeah.
I think
of
it's
like
hot.
sexual. I mean, yeah.
I know, but then I think, dude, listen.
You
I
think
think
it's hot? Somebody nuts in your wife? That's fucking. I mean, this is. I mean, that
Talk
does
about
check
an easy out, though,
Yeah.
huh?
you let the guy cream pie. I'm out of here.
Yeah. I mean, good.
Listen, I think if you're letting that happen, that's you. That you live that life where I don't. I mean,
I see what you're saying.
you gotta. I mean,
even though it's not your technical seed, you were. I
I mean,
involved
you're
in
at
the
you're at the
conception.
poker table. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like,
Yeah, that-
or I would. I mean, I
You've
would get the
decided
test.
it's a group project. You decided fucking your wife is a group project.
Yes, listen, I did not. I just had a kid, and I did not do that with my wife and another man. And I was thinking about getting a DNA test still. So, buddy, you fucking test away.
Now, what does that? What's that look like?
That looks like
So
the
they
end of that
brought a guy into the
relationship.
relationship. I wonder if it's what's the word for that? Poly.
Polly, sure.
If they're like in a like if they're dating and doing stuff. If it's just sex, that's just a threesome, right?
yeah.
That's just getting freaky on the
But it
weekends.
seems like he was in the this
It seems
third
like
is in the
it's-
mix in
yeah,
a more
It seems like it's kind of a more
in
formalized,
a more
recurring-
legislated in way.
Yeah.
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
buddy,
a tough one.
I think if you don't, I mean, listen. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm
Why the
shooting
fuck?
from the hip here.
Why the fuck wasn't she on birth control?
It's also like, yeah, like you let
let
them
him-
let the first couple times, like let them come in her tits or something. What
I'm
are we
sure-
doing
well,
here?
you
Let's
know-
let's pussyfoot into this a little
Yeah,
bit.
And they probably did though. She said it's been a couple months.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is crazy that she's straight up like, there's no way it could be anyone else's.
It's like,
but
what are you
yours. It's
talking?
like,
Yeah,
I watched
come
it.
on.
Oh, there's
That's
a
like
way.
suspicious to say.
Yeah, that's true. That is actually a good point. Because what's happening
Well, it could be
here is,
dates. She could know her cycle and be like, it's like was not feasible those
But
days.
I see what Elgin is saying.
That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
This screams. It's actually a third guy's
Yes,
kid.
it screams as she goes, stop flipping over rocks here. You're not gonna like what you find.
Yeah. This is. I
But
mean,
was
You
he-
got to get a test, dude. It's
Was
gonna
he
be hanging over you
insinuating that
forever.
maybe the third guy, the second guy, and her might have had sex solo without him?
I don't. No, he
I
says
don't
he.
think so.
Listen.
I mean, it sounds like he saw her. She saw this guy cream pie his wife.
I mean,
at least
cream
once. Like,
pie's
that's all you
crazy.
need.
It's nuts, dude.
That's the
Cream
magic
pies-
bullet.
and
Can we stop
even-
talking about food, please?
Yeah.
Also with his wife. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like, listen, even if you're gonna fuck my wife, don't nut inside her.
There's got to be something reserved
on,
for you.
dude.
You know what I mean?
It's like, what do you
You
do with
borrow
them?
my car, you don't get to redline it. You know what I mean? You don't get to take it to 140 miles
change
an
the
hour.
presets.
Yeah.
It's my goddamn stereo. I paid for this conversion van, and I want to listen to my music.
Who programmed Christian radio in here? Yeah, if I could quote the kids, I believe that's what they call a party foul.
The kids, a party fouls slang from when we were in college. God damn, you're old as fuck, Foley.
If I can,
Say less, am I right?
if I can
No
quote,
cap.
quote the great Golden Girls, I would say that's on fleek.
Craig.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you listen. This is how I would handle it. That's gonna be. It's your wife. This isn't like some girl that you think you're gonna walk away from. This is gonna forever hang over your head. So like, have this shitty conversation now,
Right.
So you can clear it up and move on with your life in whatever direction you choose. But you have to get an answer, otherwise it's gonna be fucking. The next 30 years are gonna suck.
Yeah, you'll just either have this conversation once now or have it in your head every day for the rest of your life.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Have
Like,
a shitty week or a shitty life.
yeah, I mean, I would need to know. I mean, and
Every
then,
day you look at your new Asian baby.
yeah. And then there is the school of thought that's like, if you are this much of a cuck,
Maybe get off on that.
yeah. You know.
Oh shit.
Also, there's the other thing of like, even if it's not my seed, I was there while it happened,
That's a big jump
and
for me.
and
but
it's my
yeah.
wife, but it's my wife,
I get it.
and I consented and even probably
You bestowed that upon you. Yes.
You know, there is an art. Like, I could see where she's coming from, where she's like, you want me to get cream pied by other guys? And now if it's his DNA, what, you're going to divorce me? What did you think was going to happen when this guy from fucking Craigslist was letting batter off in my fucking snatch?
Sure.
You
Who's
know?
his wife? Jazz Palmentary? The way you're saying that? What the fuck's the matter with you? What do you think was gonna happen?
What'd you think? He's not in my pussy.
That's crazy
That's
to me.
quite the pickle you got going
It
there.
is
I'll tell
quite
you
the
that.
pickle. Now,
Good
again,
luck with all that.
it's hard for me to put myself in the headspace of a man who lets his wife get cream. Like, I'll even entertain letting someone fuck my wife. Cream pieing is, and maybe this is where we said again. I'm a prude here. I admit this. This is my line.
I do wonder what was going on in the moment. He's like, yeah, 2 months, we're all fucking. And then he's like, oh, yeah, he's just fucking her good right now, but there's no way he's going to cream pie inside her. He's like, oh, shit, he's getting closer. Do I tap
I
myself
go out to the
in,
fridge
or-
to get a Crystal Light, and I come back in here, and you're moon pieing my broad.
Foley's just this is just Foley's dream scenario.
Yeah.
He's got crystal lights. Someone else is taking on the chore of fucking
Physical
his wife.
exertion. Yeah. Woo! I'm gonna sit this one out, big dog.
I'm gonna hit the shower. Don't cream pieing or nothing like that.
I'm gonna catch the end of the Phillies game in this recliner.
Yeah. I don't know, man. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
But I'm with you though. I do think
Do have the tough
if
conversation
you
now.
want, if
This
you
is a
feel
gold
like
call.
it's gonna make a material difference to you, whether this is biologically your kid or not, and
It's got
by the
to.
way, understand if that's the case. It would actually be
Insane to
strange or
not,
not,
yeah.
or not even, or even just like you'd be a very specific kind of guy for this not to bother
It's a
you.
great way to put that.
And by the way, the kind of guy who lets his wife get cream pied and the kind of guy who's okay with it with this scenario, I think the middle of that Venn diagram is pretty sizable,
Sure.
potentially. But you're clearly not one of those guys. If you feel like you need to have a DNA test, get a DNA test. If your wife refuses, that would
it's also
make
like
me
just wait till he's fucking, 6 months or whatever, and take 'em.
surreptitiously.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
Oh, we're
dude.
going to Disneyland.
Yeah.
Father
keep
son
him-
trip.
Do you keep him around though? Does that?
The guy who cream pied your wife and might have.
Yeah.
Listen, that guy don't want a kid. He's dumping clips in your wife. He's like,
but see,
this is crazy. Don't
that's
want
what I'm
fucking-
saying. It might you guys.
Oh,
are,
true. Yeah, I guess the two reads on this are his wife either is fucking around. There's a possible extra guy he doesn't know about, or she understands the situation. Of the two guys that could have impregnated her, one is a guy who was just getting his rocks off fucking a stranger's wife,
Feel like this
and
is
one is
cool.
her husband. So she's like, who's more liable to take care of my kid? She doesn't want to do this coin flip.
Yeah.
She's committed to you, but she's also like, I don't want to give him the out of this being the other guy's kid. God, and I hate to look. I guess if there's one lesson here, it would be like, if you are in,
Do you think there's only one lesson
if
here?
you're in a polyamorous situation, don't let the guy splooge in your wife.
Yeah.
Blow it on her tits.
Regardless of how many times he asks.
Yeah, no matter how hot you find it, no matter how much it feels while you're sitting in that chair wearing stockings and they're
Yeah,
rubbing up
and a
on your
butt plug in.
dick just right, and you're thinking, wow, you know what would take this to the next level? This guy dumping goo in my wife. Just go ahead and skip that part.
I never really got the cream pie thing.
The enjoying it?
Yeah, never my thing.
Foley
Really?
is not the father.
I think that's biologically interesting because you would argue it's the one thing you're.
It's not for me either.
You
We're an
guys are-
anti-cream pie
You guys are
podcast.
coming out of. You guys are coming out against cream pie.
We're not coming out against
That
them.
doesn't mean just coming inside of her. That means you do it right there on the edge, so it leaks out, right?
No.
Oh,
Just
cream
means
pie
coming
just mean-
inside.
Oh, that's all it means.
Oh, I thought, but then it comes out. You have to see it.
Maybe
Yeah.
technically in like porn or
No.
nature, like
Cream pieing someone is just nutting in a pussy.
Oh, you sure?
I don't. I gotta push.
I'm sure
I
about
gotta push
that.
back
it's
on
just
that.
see it.
Let's call this guy back and see.
Yeah. No, he's not.
He's
ba-
bawling,
Oh,
crying.
I thought there was. Okay.
No,
Yeah.
I'm-
not the porn thing where they make you.
That's my more theatrical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it
Okay.
comes back out.
Oh,
I'm
then I
not
love
as-
cream pies.
Yeah,
dude.
exactly.
I got a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I'm CPing.
Now, Foley, what about you? Knowing this new information, are you still anti cream pieing?
Yeah, I'm not.
More of a ring dings man.
a devil dog.
That's
in
when you do it in the butt. Devil dog. You come in her butt.
Come in her belly button.
Better size matchup.
About to hit this broad with a crimpet.
It's a deep cut.
Deep cut.
I
East
love a
Coast
crimpet.
reference.
Regional cut.
I'm a big crimpet guy.
I know.
I'm a big crimpet
I know.
guy.
You love a crimpet.
I do.
We're all the same. Baltimore to Boston.
That's right. So good luck, man.
Let's put a button in that.
Yeah, let's
Nah,
just
you'll get 'em
tie it
next
all
time.
up. Good luck. Do whatever you need to do.
That's
Maybe.
great.
Hang in there, dog.
call us with an update.
I would love an update. Actually.
yes.
Call in. In fact, call into a live show. We would love to speak to you.
Come to the show in Philly. We'll bring you up on stage. You can do it.
All three is.
That is an Are You
All
Garbage?
four is.
That is quite an Are You Garbage situation.
Yes, very much so.
Well, let me have you weigh in on my Are You Garbage situation from this morning, what I had for
Please.
lunch today.
Ah.
Boxed mac and cheese.
What?
Name brand?
It was it was like one of those like
Was it Annie's?
no, but it's like one of those like protein chickpea
Gotcha.
ones.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So it's boxed. It's a bit higher end of boxed mac and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
But then I also threw some lump crab meat in there
Whoa.
to create canned Phillips.
Just stirred it in.
Stirred it in for the easy protein. But I did ultimately have boxed mac and cheese with lump crab
You
meat.
had boxed chickpea mac and cheese.
That's right.
With
I gotta
Like
go
a
classy.
bonza pasta type of situation.
Yeah, I got to go classy on that.
You go
Not
classy.
cla-
Go
not cla-
classy.
it's not trashy. I get why it would be. I think if it was like name brand
If it was
craft, like the
Kraft?
blue box, like you just got
Yes.
like a generic blue box
Okay.
and put in imitation crab meat, I'd have to
Right.
push
No,
back
this
on
is
that.
This can of crab meat was expensive.
And also, you're doing it for the You're doing it for,
I'm
the,
doing it for the
macros. So
macros.
there, I gotta defer. You gotta grade
Okay.
on a curve.
Most
there.
crab cakes at high-end steakhouses and stuff like that is canned crab meat.
I would assume so. Yeah,
Of
I would
course.
assume
There's
so.
nothing wrong with that. And I'll tell you why you're right there.
Thank you. I'm
You-
on the cusp though, for sure.
No, I wouldn't say on the cusp. I'd say why you're right there, if not even have to worry about it.
Okay.
Okay. Is you got the chickpea pasta.
Right.
Okay, you got high end stuff. Probably getting Whole Foods or something like that.
It was purchased at Whole Foods.
There you
yes.
go. You got the high end
fucking-
crab
But that's
meat.
more about
Stanley
you know,
Rockefeller over
Yeah.
here.
All you're missing from putting that down on the table at a dinner party, and we're going, oh my God, it's a little chopped up scallion.
Yeah.
You're right. I ate it out of a plastic
Okay.
Tupperware container. So
In out of a Wegmans bag.
yeah. I shook it up in a bag. Yeah. I cooked it by putting it in hot water and dunking it like it's fucking prison.
That's sous vide, though. That's good.
That's
I gotta push back on that, dude.
All right.
Yeah,
You
you're
guys-
okay with that.
I get it doesn't feel great,
Doesn't feel great.
but if considering all things, I think you're
I would
fine.
How was
say-
it? Was it good?
It was
Yeah,
delicious.
sounds. Do you have
It
any
was
left
fucking
over?
aw- No, I ate.
Did you add any
it all.
personal cheese into it or anything?
No, because I am watching my figure, and
Okay.
so I just went with whatever was on the box. I made it as instructed.
As is.
So you weren't cutting up pieces of pepper jack and throwing
No,
it in there.
no,
All right.
no.
Which I
You're
think
right.
if you were to put a layer of cheese on top, throw that in the oven for a couple
Oh,
minutes.
come on.
Then, I
Oh,
mean,
you put that in a ramekin.
Yeah.
put some cheese over it, broil it. It's the classiest meal
Yeah,
of all
you're on
time.
a Garten, whatever her
But
name
yeah,
is.
yeah, that was but the Ina, I believe. But
Yeah.
but that's right. Yeah.
I'm a Jeffrey fan. That guy's been making bank for years.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Her husband,
Her hus-
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, Ina Garden's husband, Jeffrey.
I don't know who Ina Garden is.
What? I love her.
She's a culinary legend.
Yes.
What's her
She got a spot out in the Hamptons.
What's her show, Eldest? Do you remember?
Barefoot Contessa.
Barefoot Contessa. There
She
you go.
was in I saw her thing. She was in finance back in the day, I think in the 70s. And the reason it's called Barefoot Contessa is she bought a bakery or something like that was called Barefoot Contessa.
Ah,
Yeah,
she
she kept the
inherited the name.
Yeah, back in the
Interesting.
Hamptons when nobody was hanging out there.
Shout out
Turned
to
it
her.
around.
Shout out to her. This is maybe the most well versed you've ever been on any subject in your life.
See, there we go.
And he didn't even
I
give you
can do
5
minutes on anything.
You gave 15 seconds.
Give me something else. You want to talk about 3-Eye Atlas?
No.
Okay.
Trying to shove that
Let's
in.
take the next call.
I think it's called Atlas Shrugged fully.
That's right. What he said.
And with your help, we'll catch that monkey.
Fountainhead. I also tell people I read that.
That's so. Why are you reading these libertarian books?
Is that what they are?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought it was. I thought they were all space
You
movies.
thought it was like sci-fi fantasy?
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. They're in the future.
Snowpiercer.
That's like Stranger in a Strange Land. I tell people I read that. I always thought that was sci-fi.
I don't remember that one.
It's about an alien.
Mm-hmm.
That might have been a hidden meaning.
Found out that my wife is having an affair with a coworker.
Bars.
This is a guy that lives out of state, and she's only known for a month. But she recently, connected with him when she was on a work trip in that city.
Fuck.
I knew something was up when she got back. She was being really weird and distant, so I confronted her about it. And she admitted it. She admitted that she had had a one-night stand, and that she was fucking really sorry. And so, I decided this is a girl that I married. We're gonna try to fucking work through it. And we had makeup sex, and I was thinking everything would be okay, but I still had a weird feeling about it. So I went through her phone, and it turns out it's a lot fucking worse than she admitted to. They have only known each other for a month, but it was premeditated, this one-night stand. They were telling each other where and when their flights were going to land, where to meet up, getting some food together. And they've still been texting ever since. She sends him news, basically. Super lovey fucking messages. And since I confronted her about it, she basically said that she really likes this guy. She basically all but anything said that she loves us both.
What?
And doesn't really want to pick between us.
This bitch is out of her mind.
No, dude,
Yeah,
no.
Dude, this is
been
fucking
married to for years.
crazy.
Get the sheriff.
Get the sheriff, bro. Get the sheriff. Get this guy to trespass on your property and stand your ground.
This fucking next fucking
This-
sentence.
Play
I feel
the
for this
rest of
fucking
it.
man.
This
Before
is
we even
crazy.
continue, get out of this.
Play the. I mean, yeah, this guy's so toast. It's insane. The fact that your wife was like, I had a one night stand, and you were immediately like, I made an oath. Immediately, it's crazy.
There's a small part of that, though, in all seriousness, because the other way I can see that, too, right? You cheat on your wife, and she's like, okay. But if it's one look,
Yeah.
everybody can have the fucking thing. You're out there. You know what I mean?
Sure,
You're at Arby's.
I get that. Yeah.
But, like, it's one thing you feel bad. You feel bad about it, and it is what it is,
Yeah.
This is not that.
No, this is crazy.
Full tilt cheating, and now the lady's just going, yes.
I mean,
and I love you both.
I love you both, bitch. You've known him a month. How do you? That's so insulting to your husband,
Dude,
to
you
be
gotta
like,
get out of this. You gotta get out of this. We're gonna finish
let's
this.
finish this,
But
but-
before you gotta get out of this.
You gotta get out. This is fucking crazy.
Basically, all but anything said that she loves us both and doesn't really want to pick between us.
What the fuck? She married you, dude. Pause this. Get a divorce
Get
lawyer.
the same sentence.
Get-
Pause in the same sentence.
Get a divorce. Get a divorce lawyer.
Yeah, get a
Here's
divorce
what you
lawyer,
do. Here's what
yeah.
you do. All right, you know what? Let's finish this. But get a divorce lawyer. But go ahead, Eldest.
Girl
Fuck, we're
that,
gonna have to put
you
this
know,
out tomorrow.
been
I
married
feel
to for
bad
a
for
year.
this.
We've been
Call
together
this
for
guy
5.
back on his personal number.
And I cook all her
This
meals,
can't wait to get
she-
edited.
Get him on the
man.
horn, dude.
Yeah.
Get him on the horn.
A pick between us. Yeah, this is a girl that, I've been married to for a year. We've been together for 5. And I cook all her meals. She's basically like my best friend.
and I just kind of don't know what to do, like with my life anymore, since I've built it around this relationship so much.
Man.
Dude, this one hurts.
I feel awful for this guy.
And not, I'm a decently attractive.
Don't
guy.
go down
I'm
that
on
road,
the
dude.
chunkier side. I do play music, and I have a good time. I know how to have a good time, and so I just basically want some words of encouragement. If you have any advice, if you've been through something like this,
Yeah, man.
anything that can kind of
I've been cheated on, bro.
help me through it, help me get a little bit of fucking self-respect,
Yes.
and even what to do if she decides that this was a huge fucking mistake. That she
No,
hasn't done with this guy.
No.
She's
But
out,
take her
brother.
back.
Yeah.
Here's
You're
the
out.
thing.
More importantly,
Okay.
you're out.
That wants to, but knowing everything that I know now, it's just pretty fucking hard to even imagine what our marriage would be like.
It's
So,
over. There's no
again,
marriage.
good
It's
job.
toast.
This
Apologize for ranting.
this whore
Appreciate you guys.
dissolved it.
Thanks.
This is about as done as fucking OJ's.
This, may he rest in peace.
This one. Oh, I really feel for this guy, man. This sucks.
I
This
mean,
sucks, man.
This is okay, but this is the Here's and we pride ourselves on being open-minded, whatever. You need to watch Andrew Tate content for 2 weeks. You need to be a misogynist for 2 weeks. You're too nice, literally right now. And look, this is like how chemotherapy is poison, but it kills cancer. Andrew Tate is poison, but it kills how much of a pussy you're being right now. Okay?
Can we not? This guy. I hear you, and you're not wrong. Let's not call this guy a fucking pussy.
No, I know. But it's completely understandable. Like, we've all been there when a girl you thought was gonna be there forever either cheated on you or disappointed you or did something. And what I mean by that is like the inner, like, well, maybe in some life we'll come back to. No,
dude,
burn it down. It's over,
dude. So this is a thing that women will not outright say. You have to live through a thing, not maybe as harsh as this, but you have to see it firsthand.
Yeah.
Because all of us, not all of us, most men though start off pretty nice.
Yeah.
And then we decide you can't be, and I'm not talking about like you're gonna walk in a room and fucking yell at somebody. Not that.
Yeah.
But you can't be cooking all of a woman's meals. You can't be fucking holding all the goddamn doors because these women don't want it.
Eldest is smiling. This is usually Eldest's part of the podcast.
Biologically, they might even say like, biologically they're fucking repulsed by it. They want to be pounded at a fucking Ramada Inn. Women want to be thrown through a plate glass window by some fucking guy.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
To
right?
them, to her, that is equal to a life of love. A loving 6 years of relationship is getting pounded out by some guy she doesn't fucking know.
Ramada
She
Inn.
loves you both. Fuck this bitch!
Of course
You should be pissed off!
Of course she loves you, dude. You make her fucking meals!
Fuck her, dude.
But here's the thing. So when I was a child, a small boy, growing up in the wilderness of Halifax, Nova Scotia. It was very nice. My first girlfriend, and look, nothing against this lady now. Obviously, it's been a long fucking time. But I wrote her a poem when I was a child. This lady cheated on me with a guy who worked at the garden center of Walmart. But not only that. She called my phone to break up with me with him on the other line. Yes.
What?
Yes.
That's crazy.
So she's like, it's not gonna work, and I'm weeping because I was in the same boat. I was younger than this dude. We weren't married or anything, but I really was like, this is it, man.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking dented-headed cocksucker who can't do anything, and I thought it was over. But this guy was on the other line, getting off on the fact that I was fucking upset, dude.
That's
and
crazy.
from that fucking Stavros, ask me if I've ever written a fucking lady a poem again.
You ever written a lady a poem again?
No! Never, ever again! Because you can't. So this too, you can make maybe 2 meals a fucking week, and that's for you and her. It's to benefit her too. Women don't fucking want it, man. But you have to live through something like this to understand that biologically they don't fucking want it,
Dude.
But this guy, feel for him. Get the fuck out of there, dude. You're not a horrible fucking person. This thing when he's like,
she's a horrible person.
Yes, she's a terrible. When he's going through, I'm a decently attractive guy. I completely understand why you're thinking that way, but don't try. Well, don't. It's very easy to say, but try not to fucking trash yourself in this deal. You have to do what you said, which is encourage yourself. Fucking, you need some goddamn self-respect. But get out. Get the air fryer. Take your 1 fork and get the fuck out of this place.
Brother. Get out. And honestly, I'm not kidding. make sure you have all your ducks in a row. Like, just be like, I need some time to think about it. And in the meantime, get a divorce lawyer. Make sure you're not, make sure you, you guys don't have kids. You've only been married a year. It should probably be the kind of thing where there's not a lot of assets, whatever. Like, you're
She's
both
entitled
young.
to him making her meals every day for the rest of her life. I gotta drive to my ex-wife's house, make her an omelet.
By the way, I listened to the first voicemail he sent. He also mentioned she can't cook at all, which is inferred, but just another little detail.
This is crazy, and Eldest is trying to get Eldest is like, you're flaring up Albanian wise right now. You're like, all right, let's get a little more misogynistic. She can't even fucking cook, this fucking cock sucking slob. Doesn't even know her way around the fucking thing, by the way. Go ahead, boys. Did a girl ever not cook for you, Nathan? You have something you want to tell us about?
For me, she blew another guy. But
Okay, to our friend here, yes.
That's so funny.
You gotta get out. It's gonna hurt. She is and the fact that this fucking bitch half lied to you and then admitted it, doesn't even respect you enough to just stop being with you.
Man, dude,
She's like, she thinks she can fucking have her cake and eat it too, brother.
And he's gonna make it.
Do not make the cake. Do not make the fucking cake.
She wants this man to cuck himself for life.
It's crazy.
She wants him to sit in the house, make fucking food that she's gonna eat after a long night.
Insane.
Of being pounded in the ass in a Ramada Inn.
You lose a lot of electrolytes getting your pussy worked over that intensely.
Sorry to paint that picture. I know you're really going through it.
So,
I'm trying to entertain the other people that are not necessarily you.
So the words of encouragement are, get out. Listen, whatever. Literally, get a fucking divorce lawyer. Get all your ducks in a row. Get a place to live. Just get one, and you don't know her shit, brother. One day you're gone. You're gone. You're a ghost, bro.
Yeah. Get a pack of cigarettes, a fucking truck, turn on the country music, get out of there, man.
And here's the thing. Now you get to enter into a little bit of like rebuilding yourself, a little bit of that zone where it's like, look, you put all this energy into this woman, and it sucks. Of course you would prefer to just have a nice marriage. That wasn't in the cards. Put some energy into yourself, get your confidence back. Working out is never, Eldest, not the update for Christ's sake. Get your confidence back. Do whatever it takes. Play some show. You know what I mean? It's easy to get pussy even in a local shitty band. So play a little mute. Play that saxophone.
Well, he didn't tell you the name of the band. It's the Pussygetters.
The dude. Get a fresh reed for your sousaphone.
I would also assume too. I don't know anything about this, but I mean, it seems as if this wasn't ever great.
Who knows?
Yeah. He
might not know. Yeah, she might have been like behind his back, or it also is relatively early, right? Like been together 5 years, married one.
But I mean, I doubt. I don't know anything, man. And whatever. I don't want to add more to it. But like, yeah, you gotta get out.
Gotta get out, rebuild.
You know, there's some women. This is what's really scary.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
There's some women listening right now, being like, "What's the problem?" Seriously.
No way.
Like,
now you're straw manning. Now you're going a little too far.
Oh, we're on a podcast. We're having a good time.
All right. I'm back in. I'm back in. Fuck them. I'm back in.
Brooklyn. I guarantee there's a woman out there somewhere that's like, what's the, I mean, no, can't you never love two people? And if her husband married her, he should be able to stand by her.
Yeah,
he should be able to stand in the kitchen while she walks in covered in cum. What's wrong with that?
And look, here's where I will actually, they're wrong, but here's where I will go. That look, there might be guys want this weird poly bullshit.
Of course.
That is not this.
That is not this.
This is someone who, and you know what, we actually usually see the opposite of this a lot. I talk about this with guys and I felt this way in relationships, where a woman enters your life, improves you, makes you believe in yourself. You're eating vegetables. You're working out. She's buying you shirts. And all of a sudden, you can get hotter women. And so this happens a lot the opposite way, where a woman makes a man a better version of himself to the point where he's like, I should get some pussy now.
Yes.
This is the rare female dirtbag that has the man cooking all her meals, telling her how much he loves her, how much he wants to build a life together. He did that. He built her up to get some fucking dick, and this guy doesn't give a fuck about her. That's the funny thing is, dude. Here's the beauty of it. You're gonna be gone. Yeah. You're gonna be cooking delicious fucking meals for yourself. This fucking guy is gonna be done with your dumb bitch wife.
I'd say the same.
In 3 weeks, she's gonna be alone, and she will
Yeah, they're not
figure out.
staying together.
She will figure out the absence. Once you're gone, it will hit her like a ton of fucking bricks, and that is the hardest part.
Well, once she gets hungry. And,
Yeah.
Yes,
Once the instant oatmeal is over. So that's another thing. Is like she is taking you for granted. Now you have to
And a ride.
Yeah, absolutely. She's taking another guy for a ride.
I landed too. Unbelievable, man.
So you gotta get out, and here's the thing. She will reach back out when it hits her. What a fucking idiot she's been.
You gotta cut the cord,
and you cannot go back. So
but you're gonna be in the gym. You're doing pull-ups.
You gotta get ripped. This is the time to do it. This is the look. You guys know, for all regular listeners, there are times to be. This is when we're like, yep, we gotta go a little full misogyny right now. It's the only way around it right now. A situation like this, that's what this guy needs to fuel. Listen to Future. Listen to
Hilarious.
Future. Get Jack, dude.
We Don't Trust You?
Yeah, that's a good one. Some classics.
That new
He's
album,
got
the whole
classics.
album straight
The one
through?
where him and Sierra broke up, that mixtape. What was it called?
Monster.
Monster.
Yeah.
Monster's great for that. I've definitely spun some. That's a great one. Anyway, good luck, pal. When did he send this, Eldest? Scroll up. Oh, okay. Well, not super recent, but hopefully he's not fucking. Hopefully he hasn't offed himself.
He's like,
yet.
oh, good news. We're all living together.
He moved in, yeah.
And I've learned how to blow a guy.
This is pretty great. You know what? Guy cum doesn't taste that bad.
I'll tell you, making 2 meals for people sucks, but everything else is pretty good.
Well, you know, I found out buying in bulk actually helps us save a lot of money. He's in a fucking apron making this guy fucking steak.
He's bringing the chicken satay on the platter. She's covered in his jizz.
How was fucking her today, man? Pretty good?
Okay.
It sounded pretty crazy. In there,
sounded cool in there, man.
Cool.
Sounded pretty fucking cool,
dude.
Sounded pretty cool.
For the first time in 32 years in one of the better Game 7s you'll ever see, the Blue Jays are feeling it back on the big stage. Took them 3 decades, and they go back thanks to a dramatic 3-run home run from George Springer in the 7th, and the bullpen made it hold up. Wow, and we say welcome to the post-game show. A lot to do with the guys here. Derek Jeter, David Ortiz, Alex Rodriguez. I'm Kevin Burkhardt. Coming up, we'll get it back to Toronto. We'll have the trophy presentation with Tom Verducci and the Blue Jays. We'll do that. And of course, we'll go inside the locker room and have the champagne dreams, a celebration. But these Blue Jays, first of all, great game. Second of all, you know, Mariners get home runs from Julio Rodriguez, Cal Raleigh. They're in the catbird seat. And then all of a sudden, 2 guys on. And here is George Springer, who has known big playoff moments before.
Well, let's start there, right? George Springer, he is the epitome of a winner, of a champion, and he's done exactly that with this franchise. And having someone young like Vlad, who's one of the top 3 players in the game, and a winner like Springer is a perfect combination. But fellas, get this. In tonight's game, they only had 1 extra base hit. And a base hit and a walk from the bottom of the order sets him up to hit a heroic home run.
I gotta say, and you guys heard me screaming that during the whole game. Start come out at night. Don't come out during the day. This is what everybody expects in a game like this one. Star players to show up. Seattle side, Cal, Julio, they did their thing. But in the other side, Springer, one of the star players for the Blue Jays, did what he was supposed to. Now, we had to give it up to this Toronto Blue Jay lineup. These guys are difficult. I mean, 9 of the starting lineup got hit tonight. Got a hit. They got 10 hits, but 9 different batters got at least one hit. That is, and the pitching was outstanding tonight, but they battle, man. They wear you out. This guy, they don't give in.
Yeah, this was an evenly matched series here, obviously. That's why it was so hard to pick each game. You didn't know what was going to happen. This was the best game on all of them.
Sure.
And, you know, you think about it, Toronto leads baseball and come from behind wins. So when we were watching, it was like something's going to happen. Like something's going to happen. And then leadoff walk, single, do the right thing, you bunt them over. Takes a little pressure off Springer. Probably trying to hit a fly ball, make sure you get at least one of the runs in. It leads to a home run. But to David, to your point, every one of their starters had a hit. That's what makes the Blue Jays so tough, is they get contributions from everyone. Kevin, you said if we heard that, you know, Julio and Cal were going to hit a home runs, you think that Seattle would win the game because that's their blueprint. But you know, Toronto keeps fighting.
Plus, to add to that, Derek, is also a really nice start by Kirby, right, who pitched really well. But listen, this is their 50th comeback victory, #1 in the major leagues for the Jays. They're resilient, they're relentless, and they're going to the World Series.
Yeah, Blue Jays back there for the first time since 1993. They win the pennant. Now time to celebrate. Back in the World Series for the first time since Joe Carter's epic 1993 home run. That's 32 years ago. Simply incredible. And now we have the Dodgers going for back-to-back champs against the Blue Jays, who are back there for the first time in 3 decades. Should be fun.
It should be a dream World Series. Look, you have the best team on the planet with the Dodgers, and this is the best and healthiest this team has had, I believe, in the last 8-9 years. This is the best they've been. But Toronto is a team, well, this team has the best athlete in the world in Shohei Ohtani, and the Blue Jays are having the best hitter in the game in Vladimir Guerrero. When you watch that interview, it's impossible not to like him. You just want to hug him. He's such a good kid, and you see him growing right in front of our eyes. This is going to be a much better series than people are giving it credit for. And don't forget, flying cross country, you know, bring your passport. You got to go to Toronto. That is a very difficult place to be.
This is like a movie right here. I mean, the whole talk at the beginning of the season was signing Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was, the whole spring training was basically stuck on that. They make that move, they sign this young man, and look at who get the ALCS MVP, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Well deserved. That kid, man, what a hell of a player. I mean, his family in Dominican had to be going crazy right now. Another ALCS MVP for the Dominican Republic through Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Yeah, great job by the Blue Jays. You think about what Snyder said. It's work and perseverance to get to this point. And then Vlad said that the job is not done. The job's going to get a whole lot harder. I'll tell you that much, because they're going up against a Dodgers team that is an absolute juggernaut. And they're clicking on all cylinders right now. So we'll see what's going to happen, but it will be an exciting series. I mean, Toronto will give anyone a run for their money, so I'm looking forward to it.
Tell you what, the Blue Jays only the 4th team ever to be down 0-2 in LCS and come back and win. And they were down 3-2, had to come home and win the final 2 games at home. The comeback kids, that's what they did all year long. They were, Derek, the comeback kids, right, all year long. Alex said it, the most comebacks in the league. But then they're down 0-2. They become only the 4th team to come back from an 0-2 deficit. And then they're down 3-2 going home. This was not easy. And then they're down in the game, and they end up winning the game.
Yeah, it was not easy at all. But, you know, the one thing with Toronto...
Nothing good ever is.
They have so much depth in their lineup, you know, so when you have, you know, David made the point about 9 hitters today. Every one of their starters got a hit. When you have a team that's balanced like that, you don't struggle for long. I know they struggled for the first couple games, but you got to give them a lot of credit for maintaining the confidence and beating a very, very good Seattle Mariners team.
Yeah, and they have a roster that's 1 through 26. Top to bottom, very, very complete. They pitch well today. They have multiple ways they can beat you. And tonight was a perfect example. Only 1 extra base hit. The bottom of the lineup, like John Schneider said, gets on base with a hit, a walk, and sets up the most dramatic home run over the last 30 years for this Blue Jay franchise.
I'll tell you what,
I don't know if
man,
it's the most dramatic over the last 3 years.
Grounded, man.
10 years, maybe.
They have an incredible ball club, but Snyder says something that caught my attention, their manager.
Yeah.
He say, I want nothing but nobody but a Springer at home during that situation. I mean, George Springer have the most experience during the playoff, better than anybody else on that team. And being said, I always say this, playoff experience play a big role, especially in this situation. This guy came through once again, and it just like their magic just continue working in that situation.
And Bobby, I like that. And not only experience with the players, also the managers. This is Dan Wilson's first run at it. He's going to get more chances. He's a great manager, did a great job. But give John Schneider a lot of credit. He's improved, and he saw real, tangible moves that he did not make to help this team get over the top and take them to the World Series.
And there is John Schneider, their manager. And you heard Tom Verducci mention on the stage that this is a Toronto lifer, right? Guy who was born and grew up in New Jersey as a kid and played minor league ball for the Blue Jays for 6 years. And then after that, he was involved in the organization. He managed at every level. He was a bench coach, then interim manager. And now here he is, third-year manager. He took him to the wild card a couple years ago, and now he's got them back in the World Series. So the guy has been with the Blue Jays organization for 23 years.
And when you hear everyone talk about him, they talk about the respect, the admiration. He's revered by this team. And I like when he came back, they were down 3-2 in the series, and in the press conference, you can't curse, but he said, this is not over, we're gonna show up on Sunday. And they sure did, and they backed it up on Monday. But Poppy, for this lineup, 9 singles and a bomb, game, set, match, shows you how many different ways this team can beat you.
Absolutely, and I gotta go back to what the captain say early in the pregame. The conversation that we have with Jesevich yesterday about, hey, be ready to pitch tomorrow. They used 6 pitchers to perform at that game tonight. Even Gausman got the opportunity to pitch. Got that pitch a couple of days ago. I mean, in the game 7, you had definitely to be all in because you got to be ready in any type of situation that you get to be able to win that game. And the Toronto Blue Jays tonight, they just throw everything they got into it tonight.
Yeah, you have to. You have no choice, right? This is what it comes down to. But going back to Snyder for a minute, he said 23 years with the organization, so he's felt the organization's pain over the years. He's been there during this World Series drought. So you know how much it means to him because he understands what it means to not only the fan base there in Toronto, but everyone that works throughout the entire organization. Like you said, everyone speaks so highly of him. You know, he's been at all different levels. He's played, he's been a coach, he's been a manager, and now he gets a chance to sit here and celebrate in front of the home crowd that's been waiting for this for a long time.
You know, Derek, you got to give this organization a lot of credit. When you look at what Mark Shapiro, Ross Atkins, front office of the Blue Jays, and John Schneider, just a couple years ago, they were pretty much last in every offensive category. It takes real guts to shift the whole organization philosophy from swing and miss to a bunch of great contact hitters. One superstar and 8 co-stars has been the right recipe for this team.
Yeah, and John Schneider, you know, he's kind of like Brian Snicker was with Atlanta in 21 when they won it, right? Just a lifer with the organization, been there forever, knows everyone, has managed, has done everything at every level. And now he's obviously got 4 more games to win, but the way this team is playing and hitting, why not? And Poppy, you brought up the bullpen. Not only did they bring Gausman in pitching inning, they brought Chris Bassett, who's a starter, into pitching inning in the 8th in that game. And then Hoffman, who pitched 2 innings last night, came on and got Julio Rodriguez a strikeout to end the game. And Hoffman's a pretty cool story, too. He was drafted by the Blue Jays, and then they traded him away in the Troy Tulowitzki trade. And then he ends up coming back to the team that drafted him to close it out and get them back to the World Series. Just funny how baseball, things kind of come in circular after a little while sometimes, right? Some great stories for this team.
Circular is called full
great
circle.
Story, Kevin. And let me tell you, when you come up with a team, and all of a sudden you go somewhere else, and then you got the opportunity to come back to that team that to begin your career draft you, it's a different meaning, to be honest with you. It's the one thing that give you the opportunity to be a professional ball player, and all you dream about is getting it done right there. But the game is you know, it's different. The game, you never know how things gonna work out. But for this guy, work out perfect. I mean, coming back and had the opportunity to go to the World Series. I mean, he got to be the happiest man on that ball club right now.
Last team to go from last place in the division of the World Series. Poppy, that was your 2013 Red Sox team that did it. Not easy. Certainly not easy. That's where the Blue Jays were last year. They get Shane Bieber right there at the trade deadline. And Bieber went out there and gave them 3 2/3, allowed 2 runs today, but did a nice job. And then every day Louis came in, gave up a home run. But they pieced it together with that pen. And, you know, so many big moments throughout this series. As a celebration on the field, you see the Jays just enjoying their family and friends and taking in this moment. And so many heroes throughout this series, throughout these games. We will get to you to the champagne celebration in the clubhouse when they get to it. And we'll have some live interviews from the clubhouse as well here on FS1, our continuing coverage.
I tell you what, they did it without Bichette. I mean, this past couple of rounds, that is amazing because Bichette was big part of this lineup. But I got to tell you, Kevin, I'm really happy for Max Scherzer. We don't know how much longer he can go. Hopefully he can continue going after this season because to me, I think he's a guy that he's still having the tank. But a guy like him deserves the opportunity to go to a World Series once again, especially after that incredible performance that he had a couple of days ago.
How about you say you bring up Bichette, but then they just had Jimenez. You know, Bichette's out, Jimenez goes in, hits 2 huge home runs in this series. So, you know, people probably get tired of us talking about it's a group effort. It's not just 1 or 2 guys, but you never would know what's going to happen. You never know who's going to be in a particular moment. But you need everyone at some point, especially when you talk about a 7-game series, you need everyone at some point to contribute. And you can go up and down this Toronto lineup. And you can point
fuck the
to
Dodgers, dude.
times during the series when they helped out.
Yeah, I agree with that. And also, you got to think about, like, there's a situation where depth, you can say, beats superstars. Again, Kevin, how you started, to think that Cal Raleigh hits a home run.
Jeez, 28, baby.
They get a well-pitched game.
Let's go.
And they lose. Look, there's an organization from top to bottom that's very resilient. They've tried to go after major free agents year in and year out, and they keep getting left at the altar. Shohei Ohtani was the big one where everyone thought he was going to go there. And they keep continuing to turn the page.
Let's go.
And improve, and here they are.
Oh, look at this. They got the champion pennants. Those are like old school, the ones you used to plaster on your wall.
Nice.
When you were, that's really,
How old
really
are you,
cool.
man?
I'm very old. I'm very old. And I am a dork when I was growing up. Big sports fan. There you go. That's what, look at Springer's got it going. But guys, to your point, it's so interesting. Like Jimenez and the role that he played. And, you know, he gets that great bunt down and move the runners over and give them a little conundrum. You know, earlier in that inning, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, who wasn't even playing, but until Anthony Santander bailed out with a back injury, and you don't want to see anybody get hurt in Santander, they were hoping to get the home runs from. Kiner-Falefa has been awesome since he came on.
Contact. Put the ball in play. Tough outs. You know, I'm pretty sure when they signed Santander at the beginning of the season, or in the offseason, that he was going to hit his 50 home runs and help them out offensively. Be in the middle of that lineup. But because of injuries, someone else gets an opportunity and they step up. And you know, that inning doesn't play out for Springer if it wasn't for the big hit by IKF.
They got him, by the way, off waivers from the Pirates in August. The Pirates, who were in the cellar, and they let go of a guy, and the Blue Jays say, we'll take him, he could help us. And he ends up having a couple of huge games down the stretch in this postseason.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., man, I'm telling you, this kid, he's very well deserved. I mean, I can start talking about how the conversation went down at the beginning of the year about his contract. I even personally had some conversation with him about, you know, his situation, and he was so focused on getting it done because he wanna be there. He wanna be there. That's the team that gave him the opportunity to be a professional ball player. The expectations, him coming into the big league, were huge. It seems like the time stopped when he first came to the big league. And now, getting that contract done at the beginning of the year, and all of a sudden, walking his way into the World Series, I mean, it's like the perfect storm.
It is a perfect storm, Poppy. And what's great about that, before the $500 million contract, is they try to get Teoscar Hernandez to come, Soto, Ohtani, and others. And they got the guy that's perfectly built and created for this Blue Jay team. Heck, he was born there. He loves the organization. He considers himself a Canadian and a Dominican. It's a pretty neat story. And when you see his development and his maturity right in front of our eyes, boy, I tell you, he's something fun to watch.
Are we getting ready to do champagne? Let's listen.
So proud of every one of you. Enjoy every single moment of this tonight because you guys earned the fuck out of it. Let's go!
The party is on for the Blue Jays. Well-deserved first time in 32 years. And I want to stay with Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Fuck,
Derek.
wrong one.
What the guy said, obviously getting Vladdy and keeping your superstar is huge, but the other players have said, hang on, let's listen. This is fun.
I mean, is that the locker room or is that the Vegas club? It looks awesome in there.
Remember, guy, nobody's 30 years old yet in there.
You're right, Pop.
Exactly.
Damn. Fucking legendary, baby.
Wow! Oh my God, Toronto!
Oh, I can't wait to see the Vladdy Sally video.
Whoa! Julio tried to do too much there, man.
Dude, he
didn't get a strike.
He didn't get a strike. Not one strike.
Wow!
It's clear as day that the league wants points on.
Hello and welcome to Talkin' Baseball. The Toronto Blue Jays are going to the World Series the first time since '93. Seattle, I'm so sorry. Let's talk ball. Chris Bassett.
I'm IKF again, just up the middle.
Can't be stopped. Hello and welcome to Talkin' Baseball, presented by SeatGeek. Use code JMPlayoffs for 10% off your playoff tickets. And all of our special postseason live Talkin' Baseball are presented by T-Mobile. However you enjoy this great game, streaming, stats, you need T-Mobile, the best network in America. That'll be a topic. Head over to T-Mobile.com/network. I am Jake Storielli. That is Trevor Plouffe. Rob Sirocco's producing. Dalt's on live stats right now because we just watched an all-time baseball game. The Toronto Blue Jays are going to the World Series.
All-time game, baby.
You have no idea how aged up I am right now.
I have
I'm
an
wearing
idea.
Basketball shorts, or else I'd get up. Okay, I can't get up right now. At one point, Olivia came into our living room. I'm watching the game on the couch. I'm aged up from the game already. She comes out in her outfit for Wednesday night. We're going out to dinner. She looked unbelievable. I'm like, what is going on in my world? Sensory overload, Coach. I'm pretty happy tonight. A great game. Sports, man. When sports work out the way they did, we get a Game 7 two extremely evenly matched teams, and they put up a game like that, a moment like that, and the crowd did its part. Like, everything was awesome. I understand if you're a Mariners fan, you're pissed, but guess what, dude? You just watched an amazing game. You're on the wrong end of it, but you're on the wrong end of it, Coach. You are. I've been there, dude. Hey, guess what? When I was a USC football fan and Texas ripped their freaking heart out, I still thought, wow, I just witnessed one of the greatest games ever played in college football. I'm not going that far here with this game, but it was damn good, and we're all better.
Yo, what's up,
Yeah,
Rooster?
I'm gonna call you out on that because you're all happy up in your living room with your beautiful wife watching a beautiful game, but Seattle, this one's gonna sting.
I'm not saying it doesn't sting.
Trev, they're having the worst night of their life. They were an inning away from going to the World Series that they've never been to. Never been to. So I saw what Vince Young did to USC that night. That was crazy. I stayed up late. TV was on mute, so I didn't wake up.
There you go, Dr. Research. Just going to keep going up, buddy.
Let's start talking about the game because, my God. Oh, my God. Let's do it. It's Game 7 in the 6th. George Kirby and the Mariners try to punch their first ever World Series ticket, while Shane Bieber would say, "What do you mean?" to Toronto going to their first dance in over 30 years. Top one, crack a bottle of Josh as Naylor gets the RBI single, but tie me up as Welcome to the VAR show. Dalton matches it. It's one apiece. Top three. Look at the size of his rod. Julio grabs the stretch on the solo homer. Top five. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. It's 3-1 Seattle after Cal rallies. But in the 7th, Dan Wilson goes to his Lamborghini Bizzardo, but George Springer smacks that over the wall. Smack that. 3 runs for y'all. Smack that. Whoa. 3-run dinger for Springer, putting the hard hitting in New Britain, Connecticut. Sick the Basset Hound on them. Jeff is the Hoffman as the Blue Jays get a shot of redemption at the fake Shohei flight. They're going to the World Series after winning.
Podcast called Talking Baseball.
4-3 final.
Don't bring up my friend Robert Herjavec.
He's in it, Trev.
Don't you dare.
He's in it. You might have to do some content with him this week because he's going to be a name talked about.
The fake Shohei flight. I forgot about that, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
People don't sign in Toronto except George Springer, except Vladdy, who got that extension. Bassett.
Great.
Awesome.
Thank you. I'm hot.
Final standings
I'll show
from
you
the
H.
series. The Mariners 3-4. The Blue Jays 4-3. Holy shnikes, man!
Those are truly the final standings. He started with Seattle. Coach Trev. I think
he's stoned as fuck.
Timeout.
No, time in. What do you got?
We saw the Dodgers take care of the Brewers in like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And this one was exhilarating. It felt like it took 3 years to finish this.
Seriously.
Contrast right there.
These teams were crazy, evenly matched. Seattle could have won. Seattle wins this game 5 out of 10 times. Like I believe that. They're a Bizzardo pitch away potentially. The talent is so similar throughout the field. The managerial decisions are going to get questioned. I do have some other final thoughts on the differences between these teams, but I think we have to go to the top. Just like, dude, the top of the first inning. The Mariners come out. Shane
Naylor
just he doesn't care. Julio with a leadoff double. Welcome to the game. Cal strikes out on a 3-2 fastball up. Ballsy pitch by Bieber there. Would have been interesting if that gets taken. And then Josh Naylor, who the Canadian giving 0 Fs throughout, just skips by Vladdy's glove. There was a couple of these Mariners balls that were just out of Toronto players' range that as this game's leaking on, you're kind of starting to do the when it got 3-1 later, you're doing, wait, is this not our night? But Naylor gets him out in front, and then Varsho.
Please drift, my homie.
Bottom of the first.
I thought Vladdy took a poor route to that ball. I understand he ranged, he did everything he could, back angles better right there, keep the ball in play. But yeah, exchanging run for run, top of the first, nothing new for these playoffs and this series in general. I thought again just so evenly matched. The Josh Naylor thing was hilarious to me. I mean, he knew exactly what he was doing.
Yeah.
It was going to be a double play, so why not just try to mess around? I think he's like, I'm just going to wear it in the face and whatever happens. Because if you do that, there's no obstruction or hindrance or whatever they call. What's the word for it? And then at the last second, he's like, fuck that. I'm not going to get in the face.
Yeah, man. When someone's throwing that baseball 10 feet away from your face, it would have been interesting if he doesn't jump.
If he doesn't jump, there's no call. It's the umpire's discretion if you impeded with the throw, because you don't have to clear a lane. You don't have to do anything. What you really should do, and maybe we should start teaching this, is just running and then put your head down like this.
Right.
So you're guarding your face. You got the helmet blocking. Your neck is down.
Or hey, you got that oven mitt on your face. Just put that in front.
Exchange run for run. I thought the Mariners had to hit a 3-run homer in this game to win. Turns out I was right. They hit 2 solo shots with Julio and Cal. And the other team, the Toronto team, hits the big 3-run shot. I don't know, man. A lot of I thought there was some questionable pitching choices. I had a lot of people in my mentions who I agree with. And we're skipping all over the place. I'm excited right now.
Excited.
Bizzardo, should he have been in there last night when it was 5-0?
Trav, I can't get there yet. I think we gotta chew through more. You're not wrong. Hey, Varsho's was a 2-out RBI on kind of a Blue Jay-ish swing, if we're looking for a way to label it. Not an A swing, but got through to tie it. Julio hits the go-ahead home run, the solo shot to lead off the third. Could have been called rung up on a check swing earlier. Yeah. So if you're, again, that Blue Jay fandom of like, is tonight our night? You're getting worried for a minute that it's not. And he fouled the ball.
All right, yo, peace out, Leo.
What was that? His shin earlier that at bat, too.
Peace out, Leo. Have a good day at school.
Cal Raleigh homers in the 5th. It's 3-1 Mariners.
Yeah.
And it's kind of, your guy, Twins, your fingerprints are all over this series. Louis Varland. Changeup, which when a changeup's not a good changeup, that's a bad fastball. It's 3-1. And then I think, okay, decisions start getting made. So Varland comes in for Bieber, and we're not too surprised by that. I think we were curious how Toronto was going to get through, but we knew Varland was going to be part of the plan. George Kirby goes 4. And we got on our YouTube, we got Cal Raleigh hitting the homa that he's done 65 times this year.
Yes.
Jesus. So it's starting to get into decision time. George Kirby felt like he was getting into a little bit of a flow. He goes 1-2-3 in the 3rd, 1-2 single to Barger, and then he gets IKF in the 4th. We were all surprised that he went to Brian Wu, but the thought process is, okay, say Wu's your next guy. He's the guy you believe in. He's the guy that brought you here. He's the guy you want to give the ball to. You're going to give him a clean inning because he's the starting pitcher. So he comes in, he walks Jimenez, but strikes out Springer, gets Lucas on the double play. So that decision instantly starts looking good. He follows it up with a clean 6th, and that's when history starts getting made.
Well, yes, he gets Vladdy striking out to start the inning. I'm looking at the summary right now because so much freaking happened. Yeah. Kirk hits the ball right in front of Julio. Saw that one off the bat. I read it well. Thank you for my couch.
Good.
Yeah.
Helps.
Then you get the line out to Victor Robles. What do you mean? So wait. What are you talking about right now?
So I'm basically bringing us to the 7th inning. I think everything up until
the 7th. Yes, he got through the 6th unscathed. Yes.
So in the 7th inning, and hey, Sir Anthony Dominguez, that inning's not going to get covered a lot, but a 7-pitch inning to, like, get it over with, get your team hitting again, that matters. And we didn't know if Sir Anthony was going to be a part of the plan. So that's a massive inning in hindsight.
Yeah, you said 6. I went there. I didn't remember anything in the 6th. The 7th is yes. This is where it gets beautiful for the Jays and kind of what we've seen from them all series long with like the length of their lineup, the good at bats from the bottom part to flip it over, Barger walk, IKF. Just I don't even. That's a blitzball swing he's got going on right now. He's choking up, just putting the barrel on it, finding a spot, man. Like, and I think we talked about it last night. That's great. We talked about it last night. John Schneider on the broadcast, they were saying like they wanted to find some sort of gritty, baseball kind of guy to, bring over at the deadline. And here's IKF coming over from Pittsburgh, bro. You're in Pittsburgh. Cool. Hey, I get to play with Paul Skeens. Awesome. Kutch's there. That's fun. But now you're going to the World Series. Like, what a nice summer for him. That little turnaround right there. But they bring IKF over. How many games has he started now in a row at second base for them? I think it's like 4, right?
Yeah, he might have missed the first 1 or 2 of the series, but he kind of took over the gig.
So now he's the starting second baseman for the World Series bound Toronto Blue Jays, dude. Because he's putting together bats like that, he can get the bunt down when need be. He's not striking out. So again, does that right there to set up. You get Andres Jimenez, sack bunt, Bizzardo in. This is where I think they went wrong.
Okay.
Clearly, this is the high leverage moment. Clearly, it was. Because you got Springer and you got Vladdy coming up. This is your bullet. This is the number one. This is it. This is where you shoot your freaking shot if you're Dan Wilson, and he didn't do it. He went to Bizzardo, who pitched 2 innings last night instead of Munoz, and that's where I think he messed up.
Let's deep dive. Again, people, we got a lot of mouths to feed here, and part of the people doing that is SeatGeek, and the good news for you is they're the number 1 rated ticketing app. You're going to go to tickets. I know Toronto fans, God, you're going to want that JM Playoffs, 10% off any tickets at SeatGeek with code JM Playoffs. Whatever you like to go to, sports, God, Seattle, maybe you want to get away from sports and go to a concert for a little bit because I know that's where I would be at. Download SeatGeek app. Use code JM Playoffs, 10% off any tickets. JM Playoffs over at SeatGeek. Trev, okay, bottom of the 7th. Wu comes back out, and Bizzardo is up in the bullpen, and I think that should be noted as well. Wu's their guy, and he'd been clean, but it's to the fact that they had their bullpen guy up, Bizzardo, that I kind of agree, and we kind of I tried to say it yesterday. At some point, Munoz is your guy, and this is a different game. This is a completely different sport.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Brian Wu comes out, walks Barger, which that can't happen, lead-off walk. And like you said with IKF, we were live streaming, and I said, I'll tell you what, this is going to be a ground ball in play, which could be a beautiful rally extending hit or a double play ball. IKF finds the hole. And by the way, IKF on this Toronto team, it's his identity. I'll play any position. I'm going to put the ball in play. Let's see what happens. And it worked out in the biggest moment. Sack bunt from Jimenez, which that's been an interesting conversation throughout these Blue Jay games because he hit 2 home runs that took him out of sack bunt, but he still gets it down. And a beautiful one, by the way.
Yep.
And then they go to Bizzardo with runners on 2nd and 3rd. You have George Springer up, who was Bizzardo's last batter faced yesterday when they were down 4, and you used Bizzardo for 2 innings while you were down 4.
They were down 5, I believe.
4 or 5. Let's make it even worse. Bizzardo comes back in to face George Springer, who's top 5 in postseason homers ever. He gets a 1-0 sinker, middle in, and puts it in the seats. And, man, for a guy whose knee is barking, all that went away for about 25 seconds. And an eruption from the Toronto crowd and a memory for them that'll be amazing for tonight, for tomorrow, forever. And Mariners fans questioning like one decision as the difference to go to their first World Series.
I mean, there's still so much to get to, but yeah, I think that is the one decision I think we're all questioning.
It's
And I
gotta
don't
be
think it's
Munoz.
hindsight. I don't think it's hindsight.
No,
I
we
think
talked about it yesterday.
it's your guy. He's been your guy all season long, and what are you saving him for?
He had him pitch in 3 days.
It's time to go. Like we said, like, let's go and get a bunch of innings out of this guy. Like, as much as possible. He might have to suit up for 2+, whatever it is. At least, even if you say he's only gonna throw 1, this is the one. George Springer, Vladdy, runners on base. This is it. And look, I know he didn't look great in this game, unscathed in his inning, got the double play, but like, this is his lane. This is when he should have been pitching.
This is the game on the line.
Instead, look, I mean, 96-mile-an-hour sinker, you go look on pitch tracks where it was middle and just slightly in. And George Springer, guess what he can do with those? Put him in the fucking seats, and he did it.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, you're staring down, and you're down a run, and I mean, I'm fascinated by the Blue Jays pitching decisions as well. Like, there's so many things that happened, but that was a mistake.
Yeah, and no, I don't think it's hindsight, and I think it's, I mean, the salt in the wound for Munoz coming out for the 8 for Varsho, Clement, Barger, IKF, like that's it's going to be talked about and remembered forever in Seattle for all the wrong reasons. But Trev, you were right. It did not feel like the game was over because in the 8th inning, Gossman pitched a 7th, clean, a big double play ball from Julio that ended up clearing out that inning. That Gossman, I thought was their silver bullet. Like, we were debating, hey, is he going to have to go the final 3? And that's kind of what it lined up. Out of the bullpen comes Chris Bassett, who we haven't seen since game 1, and was hurt, missed the Yankees DS before this. Comes in, and again, live or die by it. And Randy's postseason, he gets him to first pitch, ground out to short.
Yeah, that was so bad, Coach. I'm like, you can't do that.
Yes, but man, it was honestly, it was a pretty similar location to that George Springer pitch. That it was 92, and if he hits that and it's a double down the line, we say, and how about Randy?
Ready for the first pitch. It just is. I don't know, man. I come from that era, so I'm still a little salty. Gardenhire used to make us take pitches. Okay, I hated it back in the day, but now I'm looking at it and I'm like, I get it. When you make the first out on the first pitch after an inning like that,
I know.
Goodness.
When Bassett,
because it also sets up the next guy. Now all of a sudden he's got to take a pitch, and it's like, damn, man.
And it's Bassett who hasn't pitched in a while, so there's a lot that goes into the equation. But you know,
let Bassett feel the moment a little bit instead of just getting out of it right away.
Randy hits that ball harder than IKF.
I mean, directly into the ground.
Yeah, I know.
You're right. I shouldn't be on him about it. It just looks bad.
It's
when
tough.
It happens.
That's one of the times we get to play the result where that's a pit. That's a 92 sinker middle. And if Randy deposits that, we say, Bassett, what are you doing? So, like, that's where I get that one. I feel like we get to play the result too much. Put that Suarez Bassett at bat in a vault. I don't know. Are we still doing that thing where we dig a hole and we're like, in 30 years later, let's check
time capsule.
Time capsule.
Nailed it.
2 up and in 73-mile-per-hour curveballs in this at bat. And I mean, 2 dogs, like 2 guys that have had amazing careers. The stones on Bassett to throw that pitch 3-2 is insane. And I don't know. I don't think anyone's really thinking about this right now. That is a future of pitching pitch when ABS gets involved, because that's a strike. But my God, for years it felt like that isn't a strike.
We don't know if it's a strike. Like the box doesn't mean anything right now. Like I honestly do wish they took the box off the TV. I do. We don't know if that was a strike or not with ABS. We'll find out though, because I know what you're saying. We're gonna get a lot of these pitchers trying to clip the top, trying to clip the bottom. bouncing balls on plates for a strike. Like I understand what you're saying. That was filthy. And if you can, Rob, go back and show the slow-mo of it. Like at the end, they showed it again. It just had enough break right at the very end. Like it just gets in there, man. It's backing up, and then whoop, it just goes. Like that's
dirty.
He's throwing that pitch forever, man. That's like it's his bread and butter.
Two things there, Trev. The reason that gets
That's fucking dirty.
That's 72, man. Not a lot of guys end up there on the radar anymore. So that's where that gets an extra turn. And how about our pitch framing king, Alejandro Kirk? Like, if that's another catcher, who knows? If that's a little more stabby, I don't know in that moment.
Agreed.
Gets the call. J.P. Crawford, whose at-bats looked a little better tonight. He had the nice double down the line. He hits one to shortstop. So, okay, we're going out for the 8th. The Jays continue to look just absolutely savage. Varsho clips Munoz. Clement, obviously, clips Munoz. Like you said, they get the lined into double play, which
when that happened, I said, Toronto, look out, because I mean, if they score runs there, it's
over.
You could call it game. First and third, nobody out, and they get an absolute bullet to Naylor to turn 2 without the run scoring. It's not like a ground ball that scores the run and they get 2. This is the guy in third. He can't go anywhere, obviously. They get out of it unscathed, and I was like, oh, my God. Jeff Hoffman, who, hasn't been the model of consistency, let's be honest here.
Good way to phrase it.
We have to go, and all we need is one guy to get on. Number one, you're going to get Julio up, no matter what, down a run. But if one guy gets on, we're going to see that bad man come up against Hoffman. I think everyone wanted to see that. But, Jake, did it happen?
Sure didn't, Trev.
Yeah, I was worried.
The reliever that gave up the most home runs in baseball this year versus the player that hit the most home runs in baseball this year.
Yeah.
And they didn't allow – Jeff Hoffman did not allow that to happen. He strikes out Leo Rivas, which on a 3-2 fastball up, it would have been very interesting to see if Leo took that. Does it get called?
He struck guys out on 3 balls. All those strikeouts were on balls.
Well, hey, pressure's a real thing. In the 9th inning of a do-or-die game to go to the World Series. And Trev, this is what I guess I can get it out now, and I teased it a little. Talent-wise, I think these teams are 1A, 1B. I couldn't pick them apart. I honestly think Seattle is slightly more talented, but I think Toronto's approach. Trev, I'm splitting hairs. Like I don't.
I can agree with you. I'm going back and forth.
Here's what I'll say.
Okay, go. Yeah.
Toronto's approach is clearly different. And again, giving myself a little pat on the back, I said the longer this series goes, the more Toronto gets to see your guys. Look what happened with Springer and Bizzardo, blah, 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 blah. The thing that was the most glaring from this game, Trev, a couple of the easy innings, and including the 9th inning, and this isn't supposed to be shots at those guys, but Rivas and Robles, Canzone, who pinch hits, everyone who came up for Toronto was a problem. Everyone who came up for Toronto was a problem this series. That whatever the 9th inning is, if you showed me Jimenez, I've seen that guy win games. You show me Barger, Bam Bam Barger, you show me anyone in that lineup, and I would have believed down 1 in the 9th inning it was coming. When I saw Rivas, Robles / Canzone, that puts you in a real tight spot, man, and I think that was the difference between the two teams.
Well, I mean, they had it. Rivas just didn't have to swing at that last pitch he gets on, but I know what you're saying. I mean, that's been the Blue Jays' formula for success, especially in this series, was the bottom of the lineup getting the job done. Whether that's them driving in runs themselves or just getting on and turning the lineup over for Springer to hit a 3-run fucking Jimmy Jack, like that's what they're supposed to do. And you said it before, like Connor Fleffa comes over, clear identity, be you.
Yeah,
we don't need you to be, the starting shortstop that takes over for Jeter or some shit like that.
Whoa!
Sorry. Let's just go hang. Just go hang and play good defensive second base. And guess what? If we need you to bunt, just bunt. You know, you could do that, right? Hell yeah, I could do that. Like,
I don't know what that reference was. The 7 through 9 hitters, and this is from your guy Foolish, so I don't know if this is going to hurt the H levels or not. Seattle 7 through 9 this series, 113 batting average, a 207 on base, a 155 slug, 2 runs scored. Toronto 7 through 9, 284, 333, a 500 slug. So, hey man, I also, if you're getting a little Toronto, maybe you're twisted up 420. Seattle, maybe you're crazy 420.
In Toronto, we getting twisted up, baby.
Future baseball, I think you put better hitters in the 8-9 slot than the 7-6, because if you can flip the lineup for your best hitters, that might be more impactful. Just a little late night. Let your brain wander. Explore yourself.
I've done this with my youth teams, okay? Because you get 3 guys that can hit and the rest can't. So I'd start to sprinkle my good hitters throughout the lineup. Like I'd put best hitter 1, my second best hitter like 4, and then my other best hitter like 8. It didn't work. It was bad. It didn't work for me. Don't try that. Here, how about this? Just at the bottom of the lineup, don't have guys that strike out. Have guys that put the ball in play. Be pets. Work counts.
Yeah.
How about that? You know, average batting average of balls in play. 3 whatever. Right? Probably 315 or something like that.
Sure.
Strikeouts. What's the batting average on a strikeout?
0.
Yeah. Nailed it. That's our analytics for our Rockies team.
So I said this on Wake and Jake today, and again, hurting or helping your H levels. Brother Jeff Passan said this the best on another podcast.
Hurting.
He said, how could something that pitchers are so credited for? If you're a pitcher and you strike out hitters, we credit you for that. How can that not be a negative thing for hitters? And we flew away from that, man. We really did. With 3 true outcomes, we said, well, you can't control that. Ernie Clement can't hit a ball through the right side, although he did it in the 8th inning, and he did it all series. Like, we just sprinted away from that. And I know there's a little unk leaking out, and I'm sorry, but it's just true.
There's not.
It's
ball
just
nowhere.
true.
It's ball nowhere leaking out is what it is. I've rubbed off on you. Congratulations.
That won't help with the H levels. Let's see. We got some stats here.
Wait.
Please.
Let me finish this game. First of all,
okay.
Jeff Hoffman, hot.
Okay.
K3 guys to send your team to the World Series, hot.
Yeah.
We brought you over to do exactly this, dude. And was the ride a little bumpy this year? Sure was.
Yeah.
Did we get to the final destination? Sure did.
Yeah.
3 Ks. Julio. Probably his worst at bat he's taken all season. Right there. Gets the 2-0.
Yeah. Okay.
Tries to go yard on a slider down in the way, misses it, and then just never recovers from there. He abandoned a good hitting approach. And look, I understand. I've been in those situations, not like this, but you want to hit the homer. You want to be the guy, but you can't think that way because it gets you off your plan. He ends up swinging at 3 balls.
Yeah.
He didn't see 1 strike that entire at bat, and all of a sudden, the big bad man is left on deck. And all you had to do was keep your bat on your shoulder.
Could have had 2 runners on
Him up. I mean,
with the big baddie coming up. 400 batting average plus in the fucking
show these pitches. They're nowhere near
all sliders away.
The strike zone.
All sliders down and away.
6 pitches, all sliders. The first 2 were up, and then the rest were down and away. And it's just he abandoned the approach, and I'm not obviously putting it all on Julio, but you have to stick with a good approach. As hard as it is sometimes, you got to do it. He didn't.
Yeah, it's tough for me to put on him. Julio had a great game, double and the home run, and you're feeling the pressure of a country and Seattle and everything that you – I don't know, man. I don't want to go down looking. And, like, he's throwing me all sliders. If he backdoors that fastball, that, like, I understand what you're saying, and yes, like, hey, that's the other side of this Jeff Hoffman 3 strikeout save, the first ever time that's happened to end it. Let me see if I got that stat right. First pitcher to record a save and strike out all 3 batters in a final inning of a Game 7. So that's all time. But how far away was it from 2 walks and Cal Raleigh coming up? Because if Rivas takes, I think that's a ball. Don't want to put that in the ump's hand. That can go another way. And then if Julio takes that, the bad man Cal Raleigh.
Also, your bullet off the bench for Dan Wilson is Canzone, a young guy who's 3 for 30 in the postseason. That can't be your bullet either.
No, Trev, depth gets shown in these postseason games.
Right.
And so for Toronto, I think they're slightly weaker when they're against a left-handed starting pitching, which Seattle does not have. We didn't see a lot of Davis Schneider, Miles Straw in this series that I think you'd prefer to see them in the lineup over whether it's Barger or Lucas or Jimenez, however they would do that. And then the other thing, Seattle in these series where you get tested on every front, Seattle went out and they got a first baseman and a third baseman that were in the middle of their lineup and gave Seattle fans some of their finest memories in years. You know, second base, I remember when they called up Cole Young, and I was like, hey, is this guy going to be a difference maker? Things kind of fell off. He didn't get the gig the end of the Miles Mastrobuoni, Harry Ford was on the roster, didn't see him.
Yeah, who are the options there? Garver is not going to come in against a right-hander.
The bench in this game was Canzone, Garver, Ford, Mastrobuoni. So, you know, I don't want to send shots at glass houses here, but you would have loved to have a blank on the bench. You would have loved to have something to shoot in that situation, and they really didn't.
Now I'm starting to feel bad for the Mariners.
Or what if, okay, Trev, alternate reality, Seattle trades for IKF at the deadline. Whoa!
No, they like Cole Young. They do. I mean, I was at his debut. They like what he has to offer. I mean, I don't know what else they could have done. Like, yeah, who are you gonna bring in? Is a Rowdy Tellez gonna come pinch hit there? Maybe. Did I just solve the problem?
Trev, let's see. Just some others. Mariners were 3-0 all time in winner-take-all games in postseason history until today. They had the Tigers one earlier this postseason. The Mariners went hitless after Cal Raleigh's solo homer in the top of the 5th. So, hey, man, think about everything we just talked about, and we zoomed in on Rivas and Canzone and maybe unfairly. If the Mariners got 1 or 2 more hits maybe, or a walk earlier in this game, it could have been Julio leading off. Who knows what it could have been? Instead, it comes up what we think is a batter short. I don't know. What else you got, Coach?
I don't have much. I do want to give snaps to our guy, Louis V. And fact check me here, Dalt. 10 of 11 postseason games he pitched in.
Yep.
It's pretty badass, dude.
It's coming for the record. I think it's 14 that if he pitches in 5 coming up, he would held the record there. Trev, the other, okay, I'm finding more to put on the Flames a little bit.
Oh, damn it. I just saw the stat. Teams that out-homer their opponents are 24-4 this postseason. Now they're 24-5, so they got the L tonight.
Maybe it should that stat be runs off of homer? Because, 2 solo shots doesn't do as much for me. Hey, here's one for the regular season matters camp. Toronto Blue Jays, 49 regular season comeback wins this year. That was the most in Major League Baseball. They got 1 more tonight. And I don't know. I think that matters. I think when you grind out a season and you have that feeling as a team, when you get in a moment like this, I think things are a little more calm. It's a little less we're about to lose our season, and it's a little more 7th inning Jays, let's do it again.
Coach, they got boat raced the first 2 games of this series.
and then came back and won 4 of 5 games. You're not gonna be able to tell these Toronto guys shit right now. You know what I mean? Like they just went through it. They went through the thickness and came out on top. I'm excited. I know everybody in the chat, everyone on my social media is like Dodgers in 4, Dodgers in 4. I don't believe in that. I don't. The one thing I'm pissed more than anything about is the uniform colors are too similar. They're not aesthetically pleasing this matchup. It's not.
Trev, I want to get there in a second, and I have something that's going to get you
Got point.
most H-up you've been since you were with Olivia in your living room. It's brought to you by DraftKings.
Okay.
DraftKings, they've been with us for a while now, and it's time to get in on the action, especially could have Bichette DH.
Time is it? 2:55. My bedtime, boys. Y'all have a good night. Peace out. Catch you later.